and welcome to High Rollers D&D. I was literally just writing up an initiative order, and Chris tried to throw me off, but it didn't work. Tom Hazel is also a small moron. Welcome to High Rollers. I am your Dungeon Master, Mark Shortcubes. Joining me for this epic, quite literally epic level adventure is Katie.
Oh, hi.
Chris Trott.
Oh, hi.
Kim.
Oh, hi.
And Tom Hazel.
Oh, hi.
Welcome, friends.
Don't look at me.
Despite all of their laughing, please rest assured that it is nervous laughter, for things have gotten quite epic.
I haven't been outside all week.
Kim is also mad.
Apart from my mum.
Welcome. Are there any announcements that we need to talk about?
Thank you for buying notebooks.
Dice have sold out, I believe.
Dice are gone.
They're gone again.
One night.
The silver
And
ones.
to anyone who's asking, will they be restocked?
No.
No. Sorry. We're
That's
working
it.
on
Yeah.
other things, though. So
In fact, there is... Keep an eye on... No, Michael's been teasing it. He's teased it in emails.
Yeah, he's teased it.
If you've emailed Michael about dice, reread your email.
What?
It might be a little teaser.
nugget.
Ooh, little
something's
teaser.
coming.
you've done it now.
I know, I've
You've
done
set
it.
up hope.
Yeah,
Don't do
and
that.
There's no need to set up hope. We know that stuff's happening.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
We don't know when. This is
No,
the
exactly.
point.
That's.
I'm not saying.
I'm not
Nobody
saying.
knows anything yet.
It's happening, though.
But there will be more stuff to come. We've run out of dice. Thank you for buying hoodies, notebooks, posters.
I haven't heard anything else in regards to hoodies.
I know
being
that
stocked,
the last
so.
few issues with orders have been resolved. So if you had an issue with your order, you should have been contacted by Michael via email. And yeah, that's ongoing. But thank you very much for everybody who's been buying merch. Once again, thank you to everybody who came along to I-62. Thank you for supporting Matthew's birthday, because we had Matt Toffler here last week.
And to those who have missed it, the show that we did at I-62 is on Yogscast.
Yes.
So if you missed it and you're sad about that, then you can watch it. And
looks
it's still in
pretty good.
pretty great quality. So.
Yes, it's really good quality, so you should check that out.
Oh, thank you for a fan for giving me this.
Wow.
Great.
He
If
does
you-
this a lot.
That's one thing. If you do go onto the High Rollers page on store.yogscast.com, there is a new t-shirt on there called the I Love Board Games t-shirt. That is one of my shirts, but it goes in the High Rollers category because there's no point in me having my own category at the moment. If you do buy that shirt, that money does just go to me. It doesn't go to these guys. I want to make that clear.
So
that
what we're
there's
saying is buy a notebook
transparency.
instead.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You can absolutely
No,
no.
No, you should
absolutely.
support Mark.
But if you do buy that shirt, I just want to make it completely transparent that that money goes to me.
Yeah.
You need
I
to
hope
do
you like
your
that shirt.
promos.
I
for
do
it.
need to do a promo for that. I've only just washed the shirt, so I need to do that.
Right.
Well
Because I
worn
wore it straight
already.
away. So, with that, I don't think there's any other announcements to talk about.
There's a
There's a poster, like we talked about that.
Yeah.
Let's go on the store.
That's it.
a lot of
That's
merch.
our Lightfall. It's probably going to be our last poster for this campaign. So,
Because everyone's going to die.
and
Yeah.
it's also a limited run, I think. So I think there's
I get-
only 600
Yes,
of
there's
them.
only
So when
600.
they're gone,
They're
they are gone. But
I guess we could say that we did a little bit for campaign 2 today. We
we
rolled
rolled
can't
our
talk about it
stats.
too much, but we rolled some stats, so that's very exciting. And yeah,
And
that's
with
all very
that,
cool.
let's begin the final episode.
I'm playing a flank.
Don't even say
Don't
that.
joke about it. Don't. Honestly, you're going to regret saying that today. I think you're going to really regret saying that.
Anyone
always
who
happens to
doesn't
me.
watch, anyone who listens to it and doesn't watch it is not going to see the air quotes.
Yes, there was air quotes there, but well, let me do a quick recap then. So, last time on High Rollers, in the middle of a decisive battle for the fate of Talis'Val, the city where you have been based, that you have made friends, that you have called your home, you are currently facing off against an immense army of the Broken Sky, this agency, this kind of shadow unit that has been kind of opposing you guys throughout your adventuring career, led by a cloud giant princess called Fellania. You have been fighting off against on the walls. You have managed to successfully defend the walls. However, then on the second day,
Carry on.
a terrible airship, an airship which you'd seen before, descended from the sky, began dropping off fire giants and hobgoblins. There was a dragon, a rogue, all sorts of bad stuff erupted throughout the city. The airship itself also with cannons and storm magic raining destruction down on the city itself. You as a group decided who of your companions, your allies, would be sent to deal with each threat, and you as a group decided to head off the fire giants headed towards Champion's Hold. You did so, you managed to defeat them, suffering some near-death encounters, but managed to pull your way through. However, you then learnt via magic that your companions had not had such luck. Both of the teams that you'd sent after the dragon and the hobgoblins had not fared well. So, choosing to deal with the hobgoblins first, which you believe posed a greater threat, you went to investigate. You found that they were in the process of summoning a very powerful demonic commander, a demon called a Marilith. You managed to interrupt the ritual by having Cam dominate one of the ritual casters, which kind of gave you a bit of time and forced them to change the terms of the contract to be to kill hobgoblins instead. You fought off the warlord there. However, when the Marilith was freed, she promptly killed the person she made a contract with, thus ending the contract and forcing you into a dire situation. In a clutch moment, as Cam Buckland prepared a banishment spell, Juto and Trelemar Leith considered bargains with the demon to get it on your side, and Trelemar Leith, in a kind of desperate act of heroism, made a deal that secured your aid of the Marilith, but at the cost of his own soul and allegiance, which vanished from your sight and you are not aware of what has happened to him. The Marilith has gone off to head off the forces. However, because of the destruction the dragon caused, the walls of Talis'Val have fallen and the defenders have been forced back into the very centre of the city, around the guild quarter and around Champion's Hold, where they are fighting a very desperate last stand defence. Most of your allies are injured or dead in many cases, and you have been given one last mission. You are being sent up to the airship, which is currently the largest threat, to deal with the leader Fellania herself. Lady Amaryllis prayed to Bahamut and has renewed your strength with a vigour and vitality. You have also, which the audience won't be aware of, you have leveled up to level 14.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they saw it actually on the stat boxes.
They saw it on the stat boxes. So you are now level
Observant
14.
people.
And we begin with Lady Amaryllis. Her form, this kind of human woman with dark skin but white markings, in this kind of half transformation where she has a draconic tail, some of her scale, like her skin has turned silvery scales.
She's struggling to go back.
One of her horns has kind of like come up out of her head and her hands are clawed. But having done this, completed this prayer and knowing her mission, she now transforms into this majestic adult silver dragon form, and basically encourages you to climb aboard.
I don't wanna.
Outside, you can hear they have sealed off this kind of smaller wall around the guild quarter, and there is desperate fighting. There are still giants loose in the city, there are still orcs, there are still hobgoblins. There is still desperate fighting out in the actual physical city of Talis'Val itself.
All distracted, as in they're all doing stuff. No one's just watching us, right?
No one is watching you, no. Like,
In
at
which
this point
case-
of time, Korak has given you your order, and Korak himself is literally on the walls, and you can see him and many of the fighters, like, literally, like, knocking down, like, you know, ladders, people trying to get up on the walls.
Oh, okay.
There's, like, a big unit outside the gates, like, holding it closed, and you can see some sort of giant is pounding on the walls, trying to break through. And this is really the last defense. If they break through here, they'll make their way to Champion's Hold and likely get most of the civilian forces.
In which case, for anyone that's watching, I will salute and then slowly spin 360 so it gets everybody.
Okay.
And then
You do that.
just rotating on the spot and then climb onto Lady Amy.
She just gently, like, lifts you up onto her back. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Very well. The wings begin to beat this kind of powerful rhythm as she raises up into the sky.
Out of interest, when we're slightly more into the sky, can we see the dragon at all? The other
The
dragon?
blue one.
The blue one. Fang.
As not immediately as you start flying up,
Yeah.
but as you begin to get higher, you begin to notice several things, in fact.
Okay.
First things first is quite a lot of the Broken Sky forces begin firing arrows and spells at Lady Amy as she is flying through the air, and you can see like bolts of lightning strike her and arrows and that begin thudding into her body, and she grunts but continues flying.
Continual guidance on her to try
Just
and
like constantly like keep flying. Yeah,
her
with a
sharp.
cantrip, you're just focusing that energy, trying to keep her going. And you can see that these, you know, blows are hitting into her, but she's shrugging them off, you know, with the vitality that only a dragon could really muster. As you get higher, you see the dragon dead.
Oh.
Yes.
Right by the south gate, sorry. And you can see a large contingent of giants and soldiers fighting a kind of badly wounded Marilith. You can see that she's now spinning around with all these different blades, fighting them off.
Badly wounded. That would solve one problem.
Yeah, she seems to definitely be injured because she's just being ganged up on by so many at one time that she can't possibly fight them all at the moment.
Okay.
But the
sweet.
dragon is dead. You can see Thunderfang's corpse just stretched out over part of the walls. It looks like you can see blast like huge chunks of ice have embedded it into, like, almost impaled it in parts. You can see that half of its face has been kind of blasted by what you think might be radiant energy, almost like divine radiance has like ripped part of its face off. The Marilith has definitely, you can see, has injured it, but it took a severe beating before it was, taken down, likely by Nalistri, Cassandra, and the others that you sent to deal with its Feria.
Casted a big blast.
Yeah, you imagine that some sort of divine power managed to kind of wound it badly, and then Nalistri seems to have used his ice magic to impale it quite badly as well.
Quite desperate.
As you fly up higher, the airship is probably like 2,500 feet. Like, it's high, it's like near the cloud level kind of thing. It's tall. It's very, very high up in the air. As you begin flying up, the arrows and the spells stop hitting Lady Amy as you go beyond their reach. But you can see now just the Broken Sky forces still outnumber the defenders, and they are making their way further and further into the city, and the defense is getting very desperate. That's when you begin to hear the cannon fire from the ship above. These giant cannons of kaboom! Lady Amy's head snaps to the side, and you all have to make, can you all give me athletics checks just to grab on, please? As her whole body is almost thrown into a spin.
Natural 20!
Athletics. Okay, 15.
21.
16.
All plenty enough. You all manage to grab hold. She's got various scales and spines that you grab onto. She actually tucks her claws in to try and scoop up if any of you had fallen over. But you can see that like her jaw is like bleeding, several fangs have been broken out, and these cannonballs are still flying down. And you can now see that ballistae and stuff are trying to take shots at her as well, but she grunts, "Hold on!" and she regains her flight and begins sailing up. As you get higher, you see now that most of the Broken Skies forces are surrounding the Champion's Hold, the main inner walls. You can just see this very faint, small, blazing golden light. You can see draconic fire coming out of its mouth as it's literally on top of the walls. Korak is just hacking down, forces as they try and scramble up. Elora, with your passive perception, you are the first one to notice, just coming across onto the plains leading to the southern gates, you begin to see forces of cavalry. White horses with silvery manes, clad in silvery armor. They lead a charge as they begin just descending down, taking out the remaining forces still on the outer perimeter. They just barrel through. Charging behind the horses, an earth elemental with slight purple kind of rocks and veins in it. Boom, boom, boom! Just knocks several of these giants flying. And it sends several flying. Coming out of the tree line, soldiers wearing the raiment of browns, oranges, bronzes, and coppers, the autumn spire, rank and file troops with archers, rangers, skirmishers now dash forward as well, beginning to take the outer side of the city, coming in as a rear guard, ready for the thing.
The elves have come!
And they are making their way towards the city, and you can only hope now, so many miles above, that they'll reach it in time. Lady Amy dodges another one of these cannon blasts as it flies down, and now you can see aboard the airship itself this huge airship carrier style thing of wood and black iron. You can see that there are figures. They seem to be suits of armor but full of just storm energy, and they are mounting these cannons and ballistae firing down on the city. A large black iron ring surrounds the ship itself, completely charged with lightning and thunder, thunderbolts striking down into the city itself. And you begin to glance armored figures. Lady Amy manages to pull right up onto the bow of the ship, right in front of it, but you can see that the wounds, ballistae strike into her multiple times as her body kind of reels back. She manages to basically throw you onto the deck of the ship, and then behind you collapses, taking on her human form. Kim, can you put this on the battle map? Just tucked, like, literally into cover. She manages to, like, push herself up against a kind of, small piece of cover, and just, you can see... Look at the battle map! You can see her desperately bleeding from numerous wounds, and she's just like, go!
I want to yell back at her, like, how long do you need before she can...
Just give me some time, I have some healing left. I'll be here when you need to get off. Just go!
Okay.
As you arrive, you see many of these armored figures just full of storm energy. They don't appear humanoid, almost living suits of armor powered by lightning
seen these
themselves.
before, right?
You have seen them
Yeah.
before.
tree.
And 3 huge humanoid figures clad in full plate armor with shields and hammers crackling with lightning. They kind of stride forward and wordlessly they just raise their hammers and the elemental beings turn on you.
Oh, my.
It's going to be initiative from everybody,
so these
please.
guys are the element.
Anybody,
suits of
so
armor?
the grey miniatures are the suits of armor,
Oh my
and then the
God.
3 in the middle.
And then are these cannons?
Yes, so the small stone structures are basically like the ballistae and the cannons. They are fixed to point down and towards the city. It doesn't look like they swivel around. The wooden kind of lines appear to be almost like small, like shoulder, chest-high Gears of War style cover that you can see. This large ring is the metal ring that crackles with storm energy, and you can see that it crackles down as well, like it's almost like bars of lightning are kind of hitting the deck and feeding
wow.
back up to it. Let me just roll some initiatives here. So,
I guess we need to as well.
yes, please.
Roll 9.
Ilora,
9.
Cam Buckland,
11.
Juto,
13.
Reynard.
24.
Of course you are. Reynard, you hit the deck into a combat roll, springing up, Wilhelm at the ready.
I'll be
Um,
behind this cover here.
You just rush up to the cover. Whoosh, crossbow gets locked down onto the front.
Cool. I would like to use a volley, please.
Okay.
Within 10 feet of a point that I see, so I want it to be here.
Yes. So
Within
any 10
feet
feet.
of that is
Yep.
all 3 of these.
Yes.
And I fire once at each of them.
Perfect. So this will use 3 of your bolts, but
Go.
yeah, you just kind of you take aim. You just fire off.
Will I be able to take a second shot after this, or is this the entire
I believe
turn?
this is an action volley. Let me have a read while you roll some dice. You can use your action to make a ranged
Five.
attack against a number of creatures within 10 feet of a point you can see. Yep.
I get advantage.
So you don't get a second attack, but
25, natural 20, natural 20.
Okay,
Two
so-
natural 20s in a row.
right, roll just 1 damage.
Guy.
3
Don't roll thunder damage.
plus 6, so 9. And 2 of those were natural 20s, so I guess.
All 3 of them explode. You watch as the bolts hit them, their bodies explode in about a 10-foot radius of metal and lightning. Just erupts
and they-
everywhere. Can you remove those 3 miniatures,
well,
please?
so this one explodes and destroys that one, which
Your
destroys-
bolts destroy them simultaneously.
that's
Like
funny.
each hit, you kind of bam, bam, bam. They kind of charge up. You see the lightning crackle like,
You gotta be careful of that.
Yeah, so
and
they
it
actually
explodes.
explode. Okay, holy crap.
And
And
that's your action.
as a bonus
Okay.
action,
Yes.
I'm just gonna I guess hide, but I guess bunker down.
You can take cover. Yeah, you can absolutely just take cover here.
So yeah, just
It
bunker
will give
down.
you +2 AC and +2 to Dex saving throws.
Sweet.
For anything that is beyond the cover. So if they come around the side, you wouldn't have cover.
Nice.
effectively.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
good. Turn.
Good first round.
Okay, so sorry, Steve, I need to get up here. So the creatures, the lightning creatures, all seem to turn in kind of unison, almost as if controlled by some sort of hive mind. I'm going to move the ones at the back because they're just going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Basically, they're just
10,
blocking us,
15,
right?
20, 20, so about there. And then, yeah, basically, if you can just help me move all of these, they will basically go towards the nearest character that they can see.
Great.
Can you move that one 2 more spaces?
They move 30, do they?
Yeah, they move 30 feet. But they don't seem to be able to take 2 actions.
This
They-
one, was that one?
Can you move? Yeah, he hasn't moved yet. And the same with the Strahd figure behind him.
Oh wow, there's 2 right next to Alora.
Yep.
There's
And they
2
will
that
go
are-
up to the cover, then they just seem to kind of just zone in. So
they
he'd
won't
probably
go
go,
right
he'd
then?
go diagonally there, Chris. Yeah, that way.
So only
And then-
one of them's within attack range of Alora.
Well, no.
No, you're far enough back. They seem to just clank forward, and you can see that their fists are charged with the same lightning that kind of fills their armor itself. But that's all they do for now. Juto.
Okay.
Judo.
So the cannons on the edges, they're firing.
At the
Out
center.
and down, yes,
Yeah.
down towards the city.
Are they firing without anybody on them?
No, they don't. They seem to stop firing currently.
Oh, okay, so
Well,
these
Now
guys
that
were
these
the
creatures
ones.
have turned their
Right, okay,
attention on
okay.
you, the cannons have stopped firing.
Okay.
And this ring here, does it look like it powers maybe these? Well, then I
You don't know. You can make an Arcana check for me. I'll let you know this is a free action.
16.
16. You think that this large metal ring, it actually technically isn't attached to the ship. It almost seems to hover around it. Obviously, for the model, I had to attach it. You think that ring is what's keeping the airship flying.
Flying, okay.
And looking at it, you think it's made of adamantium.
Oh,
Real
so that's
strong
going to be
stuff.
way
Very, very strong. You expect it's very, very strong, difficult to destroy.
And
Even if you have ×2 damage against
Well,
objects.
you could do it. You suspect if you destroy that ring with a 16 Arcana check, the ship will plummet out of the air.
Okay.
And in terms of the lightning that's coming down from it, are there any of them
Talis'Val.
actually
into
hitting
the
these
city.
guys?
Yes,
Like-
it would land on the city, and this is very large. I want to point out. This
I
ship
assume
is
it's like
huge.
Would
central
squish
right now.
champions.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is
it's
right.
six
It's
above.
not
It would-
quite above Champion's Hold, but it is right in the middle of the city. It would likely
Where
hit an
everybody's
incredibly civilized
retreated to.
Yes.
Plus, it's really high up, so
Could
the
you
damage.
use my
goes-
ballista to like attack their forces on the ground?
You could try.
I
Yeah,
guess it would do damage to champions, to the
maybe
city.
depends on how
Yeah.
accurate you are.
And they are also super far into the city.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna smash bros. But I would like to go
Smash
into void stance, please.
Okay.
Void.
So you watch as this time, Juto, you focus the calm energies that Guan Yin taught you, and you feel your ki connect to the mysticism of the universe. You begin to feel the flow of magic all around you. Your eyesight changes. People are no longer just like, visually what you normally see. You can almost begin to see magic around them, and you feel this deep connection with your own ki and own power.
So,
Yeah.
do I see any invisible creatures or objects?
You do not see any invisible creatures or objects.
Do I detect any visual illusions?
Not here, no.
Do I perceive any differently shaped creatures
Nope.
or anything in the
Nope.
ethereal
Your
plane?
true sight reveals nothing.
Okay.
Do they look like undead kings? Like
Like Lord of the Rings style.
They look like suits of armor full of lightning.
Okay,
of
I'm
storming.
gonna
But it'd be cooler.
attack.
We're going to imagine it different.
Okay, so you leap over,
Yeah,
and
attack.
then Guandao comes out,
14 plus 12 is 26.
hits.
I mean, I'm just.
7,
I know what you're gonna say,
10,
but it's too late.
12.
12,
12.
it explodes.
And then can I do a... Because now I have advantage on dex saves against
Oh, true.
effects I cannot see, but then I also have evasion.
Evasion will come into it, so you're gonna make a dex saving throw for me, please.
Yeah.
So you watch as the Guandao strikes this creature, it just erupts in metal and lightning once again.
Can I... actually, no, I'll take it. So that's 12.
12, that's a fail, but you will take half damage. It's a fail, so you take half damage because of evasion. So that's going to be 8 points of lightning damage, so 4 points of lightning damage. And then you can remove that miniature.
Cool.
Pew, pew.
You can put that one in front of you.
So
while I keep track.
minus 4. What's 13?
Is it because you have 3?
13 minus 4
9.
is 9. So you've got 9 temporary hit
Uh,
points. So you've moved 10 feet,
yeah, 10. What's it? It's 10 foot. Isn't
5
it?
foot. Each
Oh,
square is
5.
5 foot.
10,
five.
15.
For anybody wondering at home, this model is not quite to the same scale as what it would be in universe.
Natural 20!
It's
No.
destroyed. Could you make a dexterity saving
Can
throw for
that
me?
not just like make
No,
me flip away?
That's not how it works.
Super cool, bro.
Nope, that's what the dex
The
saving throw is
attack was a
for.
20.
That's the fourth natural
18.
20 already.
18 is enough. You take no damage because you're Juto.
Half
And
an
marks
hour.
of evasion.
Save this for Fellania.
I know.
And then, so that I could
Don't.
55 and I've already moved. 15,
Count how many squares.
15.
15.
Oh, 20 you moved.
I think you
20.
moved 20.
You moved 20.
So you got 25. If you got 55.
Do dagger as well.
That would be.
Yeah, you can move that. Yeah.
But then I wouldn't be in cover.
What is cover?
I
Screw
mean,
it, yeah. You only live once.
Okay.
YOLO.
So you run up to that one. So you've got. So you're gonna
It's actually a
unarmed strike
second
this one. Yeah.
revival.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
13 plus 10, 23.
Hits. Roll damage. Just because this one might not do enough damage.
5, 6, 7.
7 points total. You hit and you dent the armor and like lightning crackles out, but it doesn't shatter or explode yet. It's like and it kind of.
Is it technically an object though?
It is not. It is a creature. It is a construct.
ah,
I do.
You love
double
animated
damage.
armor, right?
End of your go, or did
Oh no.
end of
I
your
only
go
lived
because you didn't
twice.
flurry on that one. So
I can't flurry though because I use my
you
bonus
bonus action
to
to.
go into.
Technically, you wouldn't have got that unarmed strike then, because the unarmed strike is also a bonus action.
Is it?
Yes.
Uh,
So just
can
we'll
I-
negate that damage.
can I not retcon and move back to where I was then?
Sure.
We can still run to it.
You could
So
cover it.
I'm
You
gonna
could-
go
yeah.
You can just run
Yeah.
there. Yeah, sweet. Okay. That is going to be Cam Buckland.
I think I would invoke duplicity.
Okay.
Oh, hey, sexy.
Whoa!
We kiss.
That's your action.
with tongues.
If it's with tongues, it's definitely an action.
Yeah.
And can I move him in this? I think I can, yes.
I don't know how do your abilities
Yeah,
work.
I haven't
Sure.
used it in so long.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush this one and make a huge noise with him.
La 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 la.
Look
Okay.
at me!
Yeah. Yeah, it
real
turns its
threat.
it turns its attention to you. Yep.
at me.
And tuck
In
him
fact, give me a like persuasion check.
Get it on a boat.
These are
Yo.
big dice. 19.
Yeah, it turns its attention towards the duplicate. It's just like the Terminator. It moves like the T-1000 like this.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hi.
Just kind of crouch with Reynard.
Because it's an action to summon it, bonus action to move it, move action to move yourself.
I believe so.
I believe that's right. Check, but I think that that's right. Okay, so that's your go. Okay, before Elora,
This one is the dupe, just to be clear.
these guys.
Non-bandana.
Yes.
Right, I might need your help because the lighting means I can't see my squares very well.
Alright.
So,
He's also taken up 4 squares.
Are these giants, by the way?
these look very big. You're not sure if they're giants or if they're just massively powerful humanoids.
They're assholes.
Would I, as them as my great favourite enemy, would I know if they're giants?
Do they look like people who've been souped up with Lightborn abilities?
No. They look like they have lightning and thunder powers. Their armor crackles with lightning and thunder, but you don't necessarily get the sense that they are
Are they like
Lightborn.
the dudes we found where the Everseed was?
Yes.
Yeah, so
They're
they're
much
really
more
These
like-
ones or those?
Wait,
These
what?
guys.
Are they like storm
So when we
champions or
went,
something?
we went to where the
Oh,
Everseed
One of
yeah,
them
yeah,
referred
yeah.
to himself as
Yeah.
an elite
The-
guard.
Yeah.
The guard ones. Yeah.
So we have
Okay.
the elites and the underlings. Storm
Okay.
Things.
You know what? These count as giants.
They count as giants.
They count as giants.
Another volley.
Riggedy riggedy rag.
Insta kill.
However, Juto, this one, as it sees you, it just points its hammer and a blast of thunder erupts. Can you make a strength saving throw? In fact, I've got to hit you first. My apologies.
Yeah, that she gets bonus AC because of the cover.
She does have +2 AC, yep. That's going to help against when I roll a 10 to hit you. So you kind of duck down as this blast of thunder erupts over the cover of your head. Like, this kind of thunderous bolt erupts over it. The other two are just going to dash forward, I think. So can somebody move one up to the barrier? And then move this one up to the barrier. as well.
Poking over it.
Yeah. It looks like these guys could just step over this cover. These guys are like 10 feet tall. They're massive.
Oh dear.
Am I actually within his range of attack then? So if I move?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
Elora.
Hello. Oh god.
At this point, the ship is just hovering in the air, so there's no rushing of wind or anything like that, but you can still hear the battle going on below as well. You can hear like cheers and cries and screams kind of echoing.
I would like to yours. So 20-foot radius.
So pick a point and it's 20 foot in all directions from that point.
I want to do it so that I can hit as many of these
I
guys.
reckon this clump here,
Yeah, like
those
these.
4.
Okay.
Like, if I can I
So
get?
we do it here.
You could do
Is
there,
it-
you could hit, you might hit yourself though.
Or
Can I
here.
do it so it's not going to hit me?
I
but
don't know,
like,
work it out.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can do it here.
Like here, so
And
it
get
hits
them.
this guy and
It'll
hits.
hit all 4 of
all-
those.
Yeah.
And that other
And
one.
that guy's on.
Will it
No.
still hit Elora from there?
If you do it there, it would.
You're, yeah,
It's
you're,
4
you're
squares. Is it
closer
just a
in than
circle?
he is.
Yeah, you would get all 5, I think.
But would that also hit Elora from there?
No, because I think actually, yeah, maybe.
Well,
If
this-
you did it
Well,
here,
I just do it a bit further over.
yeah, if you do it here, then that's the
Then
circle.
it'll get
Okay. Okay, so you hit all 5.
We
What
need
is the spell?
templates.
the Ice Storm.
Ice Storm.
I need a protractor.
So,
So
what am I
it's
doing for this one?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'll do it for the elite guard. And then I'll do it for the scrubs. Okay, one of the scrubs, we'll say the furthest away guy. In fact, I've got to roll another one, yeah. So the furthest away guy succeeded. Everybody else fails.
Okay.
As you watch as these, like, these huge, you know...
It's about to cause a chain reaction.
We're in the middle
Wow.
of
So 8 bludgeoning damage.
And then is it cold damage as well?
Yeah.
Alright, there's no resistance to cold damage, so just roll all of it. So it's 8 currently, and then just add the max. Oh, that's good.
Okay. Mark, quick head.
15, so it's 8 plus 15, 23.
Wait, there's more. 15 and one more. Another 6.
21. No, what it was 15 plus
6.
8, so 23, plus another
6.
6, 29. 29. So,
That's a lot.
even the guy that was furthest away, all 4 of those, the lightning armors, storm wardens they're called, explodes. The furthest one away just dies because he's not close enough to affect anybody.
Cool.
Can you check if this guy, is Elora within 10 feet of this guy?
I think 15.
15.
15, but
Yes.
these two she will be.
Yes.
So can you make 2 dexterity saving throws for me, please? Also, you notice that when they explode, the lightning energy from them, the elite guard just seems to suck it in, and his lightning hammer begins to explodes into power.
feel
And
like
he's
that's
just
something we should
it
have
almost
learned a
seems
long
to
time
like
ago.
it seems to almost like he swells with power.
So he doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't damage him. It powers.
19.
Oh.
19 on
I'm
1.
gonna
Yep.
use luck for another one.
Okay.
No, 11.
Okay, 11, so you're going to take full damage from one and then half damage from the other. So that's
that
going to be
something that's
8, and then
I don't think we did a lightning
another
spell.
5, so
So it's only when
13
he
lightning
exploded
damage.
that he sucked in lightning damage.
Can I?
And then you
So
can
these
remove
guys
all
are
those grey
gone.
guys.
Spell
All those
itself,
grey
yeah.
guys are gone.
These are all gone.
Oh, the second guy, so it was actually both of them because that guy was in the middle. The other guy also seemed to like.
So he's sucking in their power.
It seems that as the lightning explodes, they just kind of.
I got 2.
But as
Also, do I have
like
to make a save?
move.
Yes, you and Cam would, but no, yeah, you were only within one. Cam doesn't, but you do.
13.
13. That is
quite
enough,
fair.
but you'll take half damage. That's going to be 5 lightning damage.
Actually, I'm gonna move to where.
You shrug your
Swords-
shoulders. This is. It's almost like it's chipping away. Chippy chip.
Do its worst.
Chippy chip.
Right. So we go back up to the top with Reynard.
Rainy.
Rinyard.
Well, I'm going to take a chance.
Take a chance on
I was about
me.
to say
So
the
many
exact same thing.
And
take a chance,
I will
take a
back
chance.
up.
Okay, so as you do, he lashes out with his hammer.
Disadvantage,
He
baby.
does have disadvantage,
Why?
so that's only going to be an 11 to hit you.
Oh, hi.
He swings and you just kind of throw yourself backwards. The air crackles with thunder and lightning as his hammer just.
Also,
You get to
I can
make a
use my
creature.
reaction to attack.
Yep.
So I'll
I think
do
you've
that.
used your reaction
Ooh.
16
against those guys.
against the big guy, the one that swung at me.
He just raises the shield and the bolt.
Right, now annoyingly enough, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because I've only got 1 bolt left.
You got your action. You can reload now.
Yeah, so I might. So I'm going to actually
could-
do my movement, which was 5. I'm just basically going to go to the back, right next to Duplicity Cam.
Okay.
And
Don't touch him.
Shield and Amy.
reload as an action.
Mhm.
So I'm back in the clear and use my bonus action to throw out Axel,
Axel!
who is going to.
I like your face.
Can he attack over the barricade as well?
Yes, yeah, he's a flying sword. He just. Wah!
Shall I make him a...
Does he have +2 AC?
Why? It's suddenly a he.
Your stupid
He,
thing.
she, it.
1.
It's now a little dagger.
We should. I'm going to think for the next campaign. I'm going to make like little tokens
Little
for like
spiritual
weapons.
weapons,
and stuff,
15.
yeah. 15? No.
Okay.
Again, like whoever this is, he seems to be quite adept at combat. Just raises the shield and the hammer, deflects the blow.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. That's my turn.
There's something inside the armor, from what we can see.
Yes, there is a humanoid in there. These three in
They're
the
just
gold
souped
armor.
up.
They're big
The 2 remaining crappy guys are just going to go for it.
Crappy guys. Thanks feelings too.
25,
though. Dude, they're cannon users. They have
10,
skills.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's it. That's all they do.
Modern.
But then Juto.
What you gonna do, Juto?
Just pinball around the entire
Is it
place.
possible for me to kick this guy into this guy? And like, I don't know.
do some damage.
You can
with
try.
They'll probably be resistant to
It'll explode.
on the other guy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Paramount.
we've seen.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, I want to kick him over the side.
But
You
then
can
he's
do
gonna
that. You're in
explode
void stance.
Talis'Val.
I got enough explosive.
If you're in water stance, you can try and whip him over.
Yeah, I don't got no water stance, and I'm not ready to come out of void.
I'm not ready yet.
Don't forget, you technically have gained the benefits of the rest, so you have all your stances and that again.
I know.
That's good.
She just wants to be in void.
I know.
This is cool.
Well, what would you like to do?
Void out. Can I? I'm just trying to decide whether or not to take this dude out first, but he's right next to dude 2.
I can't suggest shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Kim? I need an answer.
Okay, I would like to attack this guy. Can I like kind of attack him, but try and push him back
Sure.
away from this
Sure.
guy?
Yeah, if you're
So-
focusing on pushing him, you won't do damage, but you'll be able to push him. So move yourself up to him
Can I
because you
not
need
use
to be
my
within
force
range.
damage to like?
It's not force like Jedi, the force. It's like mystic energy. Move yourself closer. Thank you. And now make an attack roll.
18 plus 12.
Okay.
20,
30.
30.
Yeah, he fails. I'd say you can push him back about 10 feet. So you can push him back 10 feet.
Two diagonals.
Two spaces diagonally,
That's
yep.
enough.
So you kind of just shove him with the Guandao. That's one attack.
Yeah, I'll go for number 2.
And then attack this guy next to you.
I'll follow him
No,
up.
I'm just wondering whether or not to follow him up, but then this guy gets an attack of opportunity against me.
Yeah.
He will.
But then I don't want to get overwhelmed by explodey dudes.
You got evasion though. Don't forget.
It's
Well,
like
they've
taking an
already-
attack versus powering him up.
What are you doing?
I will attack this.
Quick, make an attack roll. I mean, it's up to you, Kim. Don't be looking at them.
Don't
You
look
attacking
at
the
me.
main guy? You attacking the elite? I need a decision. We got to speed this up.
I'll attack the scrub.
Okay,
dude,
so you're gonna move him up?
Give me a.
Attack. So that is going to be 21.
Ah.
Now this guy hasn't been powered up before, so he just is going to hit you with a normal attack.
Powered up one dude.
So that's
You don't want to know. I assume it's like
That's
how many
18
went into
damage.
3?
18 damage on a normal attack.
No, I think it was only one. went
No,
into-
one to each.
I
Yeah,
reckon,
both
I
of
reckon
them
it's
got
like an
powered up.
extra d6 of lightning damage.
You don't know?
An extra 6.
That's my
That sounds like gaming it.
Are these
an
little
assumption.
Urukhais?
They're
look like-
hobgoblins, I think.
they
They're
look
from
like
the game. They do look
Urukhai.
like Urukhais.
18.
Yes, 18 damage total. You don't have resistance to lightning damage, do you? So. Okay. So yeah, you swing past, but he clips you with a hammer. It just kind of hits you in the back as you stumble forward.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah!
It's dead. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody's got kills.
Oh, natural 1, but
You
with
could spend a
10,
key-
That's 11. Yeah, I'll spend a key point.
It's up
and
to you. Do you
reroll.
want to? You're
I'm
going to spend a key point to
key
reroll.
point
Okay.
and
So
reroll.
you're going to use your new
My
thing.
new diamond soul.
Diamond soul. She
Basically,
I
you spend a
can
key
fail
point to
this.
reroll the saving throw.
Oh,
But once, and I have to take the second result. But if
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to be worse than a 1.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
18
you
plus
take-
10.
you take no damage as you basically hit this thing. You watch
Worth
it. You
it.
wait for it to explode. Back flick up in the air, and it just explodes around you. You can remove that one, and then you're free.
Very nice.
You could step up to this guy and flurry if you wanted.
Isn't that 2 movements now?
She
She
can
can
stagger
do
your
that,
movement
though.
out. You can move.
course
You can
you
spread your movement around.
I'm dumb.
There would be another key point, or you could just
Yeah.
do one single unarmed strike for no key point,
Or I could go and hide.
or you could run.
You are out of his engagement range now.
No, but he can come towards me, honey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and take cover here.
Okay, so you just run round and duck down into cover. Perfect. Cam Buckland.
I'm not in attack of opportunity here, am I? There's
You don't
like-
know.
cover and a space.
You go there.
He's a big guy.
He hit Reynard, but if there's a space, maybe you're fine.
There is pretty big space here.
He's
I
not
was
as close
much
as
closer
that
to
guy.
him. I was
What would
like,
Cam think? Would Cam take
Cam's
risks?
going to send his dupe first.
Okay, so bonus action.
5, 10, 15, 20,
towards
20 to there.
Okay.
Yep.
and he's going to be like, fuck you!
Okay, trying to get attention again.
Yep.
Persuasion check.
11 plus 12,
Yeah.
23.
Seems to focus on the duplicate, that one.
That one.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame,
Ooh.
from the
through
dupe.
my dupe
Yep.
at him.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
So,
Whoa.
to get his attention
Yep.
too,
So dexterity saving throw for me.
it is a dex save
13.
versus an 18.
So hits.
It's a fail. I'm going to cast that. I guess I
It's a
don't.
cantrip.
I can cast it at higher
No.
level.
Yeah. You just it's
When I
depending
reach
on your
5th level, 11th level,
Yep.
so 3d8s.
Damn.
I'm going to use these.
Good.
Oh,
That's a
God.
D10, isn't it?
I'm not.
Okay.
Can I get some d8s, please? Rather than
I'm gonna need
rummaging.
mine.
I've got one. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
You need another one?
No, I'm done. I'm done. 8, 16, 19 plus wisdom.
Shit.
That was a good roll.
It's just
a really
19.
good roll.
Just 19.
19.
Nice.
Sacred flame.
The flame kind of licks up all the armor, and you hear this kind of like inhuman like from underneath the armor.
Fight me!
Like looks over. On their go, this one will leap over next to the dupe. The other one will leap over and face the other cam.
Oh.
And in unison, the two of them speaking at exactly the same time, like, we don't know which one of you is real, so we will crush you both.
In unison.
They speak exactly timed with each other.
Do what I do.
So one attacks the dupe, and the hammer just whoosh, wishes through it. Reveals that he's like, this one is an illusion. And then the other one will try and hit you.
Oh, okay.
But that's only a 10.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Actually, it's my little buckler.
You feel this, as he
fucking
goes to
bugger.
hit you can feel that the hammer is charged with some sort of power. They do get 2 attacks each though, I keep forgetting this.
Oh, goody.
Second one's a 10 as well, I rolled shit. So it
Keep doing that.
misses
I'm okay
you.
with that.
As they dodge either side, Elora. This one, sorry. Well, attack and attack.
Oh.
Oh, no.
21.
But do I get cover?
He's going to kind of move round to the side, that's the thing, like. And then 18
As in,
to hit. 18
no.
to hit. No? Your AC is 18?
my AC is 20.
Oh shit. Yeah. Fucking great.
Ooh.
That's fucking grand. So the first one hits.
I got the buckler
It's going to be 19,
bracer.
20,
okay. Cool.
9, 12, 16 points of damage as this hammer wails into you. Then Elora.
I would like to cast heat metal on this guy.
Rad.
Yeah, there's no save. Like,
And
he just takes it.
Burn.
It's,
No, yeah.
he's
think
clad in
that's-
armor
yeah.
and it's not coming off.
It doesn't save
I'm
is
doing
taking
it at,
off, and that takes like 10 minutes.
Someone undone me.
5 minutes. Like,
5
yeah.
minutes.
It's just like, so that's what? That's
Third level.
10 turns, 50 turns.
Yeah.
So doing it at third level. So I'm gonna take 3 d8.
3 to 8.
3 to 11,
Oh,
5,
shit.
6,
Another one.
7, 8.
8
8
points.
points of damage. Big
To
numbers.
which one?
This one.
That one? 8 points.
Is that 8 points that just keeps going? Or?
I
It's
can
concentration,
do it- I
but
can
yeah.
do it again.
Yeah, as a bonus action on Elora's turn, she
Does
can
he
just...
know where it's coming
Can
from?
I then, as my bonus,
Like, Elora's
turn
doing this,
to-
and he's like,
But he just swung at me,
yeah.
facing his back towards her.
But then he turns, like, he knows that's fake, he turns around and sees Elora doing this.
Screaming.
Heat metal.
Can I
heat
turn
metal
around and
to
ask
you.
Lady Amy if she's okay?
I'm fine, focus on them. I just need a moment. And you can see that she is, like, slowly healing herself, but it's taking a lot of time.
Right. Okay.
In fact, actually, I think she would partially have some minor regeneration as well. So,
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
I do love these Sigma minis. Maxis.
yeah, they look good, don't they?
Maxi.
Stormcast Eternals.
Bigger than mini, aren't they? Maxi.
Wouldn't a maxi just be a full size thing?
I guess.
That's
I'm gonna
mega.
move like
I'm a
here.
maxi.
That's
Okay.
mega.
So you move to there, and you're just channeling the spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Reynard.
Okay, so when I did my volley, I didn't get thunder damage.
No.
Okay,
wouldn't
so
As in,
Thunder.
like, you did thunder damage. They
Did
wouldn't
nothing.
have done anything.
They're made of thunder, bitch.
Yeah, they seem to
Oh,
be.
I see.
They seem to
Bitch.
be immune to
lightning.
lightning and thunder.
lightning
I will
and
reveal
thunder.
that.
Fine.
Also,
Okay.
they're
They are
sucking in
born in
storm
the
energy.
darkness.
Oh yeah. Okay, so in that case, I want to Hunter's Mark this Duderino
Okay.
as a bonus action, and I will just firstly do a little swishity with my Axel.
Okay.
Don't say I can.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so you can't Axel.
I
Oh,
thought
okay.
Axel was just to activate it, but it
It's bonus
attacks.
action.
Bonus.
Maybe.
That's
to
the thing, I was
activate
looking
it.
for that, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, no,
anywhere.
I think you might be right. Actually, I think like it just
Oh
continues
yeah,
to attack.
but it has a certain amount of attacks, right?
Yes,
long as
it
it's
has
there.
three. It has 3 attacks, and then it goes inert, and he has to activate it again. So
Used
it's
to
done
be.
1. I told you that when we first started. Yeah, make an attack
Yeah,
for
that was like a
Exor.
million years ago.
Just make an attack.
Okay, that's unnatural 20.
20. That hits.
Damn right it does.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, so that bonus Hunter's Mark does work.
Yes.
3, 8. That's 12 DiMaggios for that one.
Fourth of when it attacks for the 4th time, it then comes back to your hand.
1 attack.
Okay, this is 2.
So this is 2. So how much damage?
What do I say?
You said 12.
12.
Okay.
And then I want to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, so he actually looks like that wound does like it's like "Ugh," and he seems to be clutching at his side, like it kind of penetrates through the armor.
He's starting to show.
To show signs of weakness. Yeah.
Okay, the
So
next
then you're going to
shot,
shoot with a crossbow.
25, which will
Yeah, hits.
hit.
Oh, I
7
get this
plus,
one.
that's 13 damage.
Oh, no, I
Another
did hit that one,
13.
yeah. You're right.
And then a final shot of 19.
That just barely hits.
Okay. And that's another.
I'm taking your not sharpshooter in me.
Shit. 14 damage.
It's written right on the top of your sheet.
This one would have missed.
Wait, are you using favorite enemy as well?
It's another 12, I believe, is it
Another
not?
8 damage.
They're
I think.
literally right there.
Can you remove the one next to Cam, please?
Yes!
So the last bolt just
want it,
into
Tom?
the faceplate.
Yeah.
Can you pass them to me? Because I don't want them to get damaged.
But I want to keep track.
Can you please?
No, I want to
All
keep.
right, as long as you look after
I'll
it.
look after it.
Look,
Okay.
you're just lining them up. It's fine.
Oh, 4
That
just
one must
regular.
count as like.
Would you like to
4.
move Hunter's Mark to the other one?
Yeah.
In one go.
How many
No.
have you killed,
I
Cam?
don't think I can for free.
Look,
Oh, is it a bonus action?
okay.
Check it.
It's
Check
not
it out.
about the amount.
He's fooled them into hitting, like, wasting attacks, which is great.
At least for 1, yeah.
Oh, I forgot he was still there.
He's still there. He's like, la la la.
Yeah, he'd move towards the dupe. Can you move him towards the dupe?
Yeah, it's bonus
Yeah.
The
action.
duplicate, Cam.
Dupe
Because he doesn't know
He
it's an
doesn't know.
illusion. He's a dumb machine. He's literally there
that the last
to
one?
explode and die. That's the
Aw,
last one of the
poor
wardens,
guy.
yeah.
He might have dreams.
Does
No,
he
they
look
don't.
unhappy?
No. He looks great. So that's there go Juto.
It looks great.
Yeah, let's start
Give him
wailing.
hell.
I'm going to start wailing on this dude.
Okay.
2 more to kill.
Natural 20.
Oh!
That's 3 in this combat.
What the hell?
Ridiculous.
No,
Sure.
I got,
That's how we
I
do.
guess there's
Well, as in
6
for
one
Kim,
now.
like
Oh,
Kim
right.
is 3 natural 20s.
Three
So
natural
double the
20s.
dice. Yep.
As in,
Double that.
so
So
that's 6 plus 7 is 13. Ooh, plus
That
4.
was-
Plus
Oh
8.
yeah, because you got the radiant damage. Yep. So the first one down, like
Double.
chunks into the armor, spin it round.
Can I stunning strike back as well, please?
What's the DC?
16.
He fails. He's stunned.
Yes! Sit the fuck down!
That's stunned.
To be fair, Kim's had some rotten luck recently in combat. This was
Just like you
overdue.
feel the Guandao
combat.
hit in,
Yeah.
and using that connection of the void, you kind of just send a pulse of key energy through him, and he just locks in place.
I think I'd like to attack him again.
Okay. So
That is a
I'm really worried these guys might literally be
28.
cannon fodder.
28 hits. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You have advantage, by the
We
way.
use cannons.
on
that
these-
was the advantage.
They are
That was the
fodder.
advantage. Yeah. Hits.
8 plus
Good.
7
15.
That's what the
is
episode title's
15
called.
Cannon
Cannon.
fodder.
plus
fodder.
5.
20.
Maybe not.
You just hear like these faint grunts from inside this kind of dazed creature, whatever it is inside this armor.
I will flurry.
Yep. So key point.
Delicious.
22.
Hits. And then just like one fist, roundhouse kick, just beating on this guy.
Plus 10.
Another 10.
26.
Hits.
Fucking
God.
hell.
When you stun them.
This is what she does. This is what she does.
7.
Another 7.
Jesus.
So he's still standing,
quite
but he's
done?
stunned until the end of your next turn, and he just is like bleeding from all these wounds.
So he can't take actions or reactions. He can't move. He auto fails strength and dex saving
Yep.
throws,
And we get
and
one.
attacks against him have advantage.
Okay, Cam Buckland.
Jesus.
He's done. Don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about
be
him.
like with this dupe. He literally just walks through the cover.
Yeah,
It's
like the guy knows he's an illusion now. So,
So he doesn't
But
even
the other
take an
one-
attack.
the other one's dumb. It doesn't seem to
No,
notice.
don't hurt me!
Yeah, it turns and faces the dupe. Yeah, no, it's good use of dupe.
Oh wait, let me make sure that's right. 10, 15, 20. He's going to go there.
Okay.
And hide behind here.
Does he
Okay.
get an attack of opportunity?
You notice when he
a dupe.
moves past that barrel, you think that those might be barrels of like some sort of black powder.
Cool.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Looks like that they're used for the cannons.
You're saying.
Can I hold my
They're
action?
like full of
Dupe is
charges.
fine.
Yeah. What do you want? Well, you have to
If-
specify a condition.
If he runs towards the dupe,
The
when he's-
the warden, the animated armor.
yes,
Yeah.
he's going to cast. My dupe's going to cast Sacred Flame again
Okay.
on the barrel.
Sure. On the barrel itself.
Yes.
Okay. Sacred Flame does radiant damage. It's not fire damage. You would know that. It's like a divine energy. It's not fire.
Flame.
Yeah, it's magic flame.
Should
It's
go
not
for
real
matches in
flame.
his pocket.
Fair enough.
My dupe doesn't
The
have.
dupe's an illusion.
He's just going to cast Sacred Flame on him. Then.
On him. Okay.
Actually, he's just going to do it. No, he needs to get away. He's going to try and lure him away.
Okay.
Can I do a
Okay.
check for like a?
No, the warden focuses on the dupe.
Okay.
Yeah, turn him
This
around.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's focused on.
In which case,
What could you
Well,
hold?
are you holding your action or are you going to do something?
no, I'm going to do something now. Axel's there. I'm going to hop over here. That's 5, right?
It's a 5-foot thing. I'm not going to make you make a check to vault over it.
10.
If they can do it in
15,
PUBG, you can do it here easily enough.
20.
Never heard of taking a
I'm going to
shortcut.
hide behind here.
What's the matter? Never taken a shortcut before? The best.
And I'm going to cast Bane on him.
Burn.
I always forget what that does.
So
D4 or
it's minus
attacks and stuff
minus
like that.
D4.
Saving throw. He fails. I roll a 3. Glad I'm rolling all these terrible dice now.
Yeah. Bodes well for later.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's affected by the Bane. You curse him with Evandra's bad luck, and he is done. On their turn now, one finds you two is stunned, does nothing. This one, however, the main guy that is next to Axul,
Yeah.
will move basically in front of Reynard.
Okay. Right up to me.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Right, you need to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
He's going to get knocked off the
Oh
edge.
no, I'm right next to
You're going to take 14 thunder damage,
12.
and you are pushed 10 feet. As he raises his hammer, and you go flying off the side.
What do you mean flying off the side?
You can make a dexterity saving throw to try and grab onto the edge of the ship.
Could I instead, as he hits me, I want to wince in pain, but also make sort of like a noise and bring my griffin out?
No, because that's an action.
Okay, dexterity.
You make the noise, but it won't come into effect until your turn.
Natural.
You go flying, and you just reach out a hand, and you just grip onto like a loose part of the railing, like you're
This is
dangling off the
absurd,
ship.
I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
Can we save some of this for later, please?
really
But
worried.
you see the guy move up to the edge, look down at you. Ha! Stronger than I thought. But he's raising the hammer for his next turn.
How much damage was that, sorry?
You took, that was 14 thunder damage. Elora, can you move that guy right up to the edge as well, please? Because he is literally like, long live the king. long live the queen.
Fellania.
Yeah, long live the princess or queen. in this
Bonus
one.
action.
Heat metal on that guy. Yeah, he doesn't
Heat
seem
metal
like
on the
he's like
railing.
screaming, but it's not stopping him.
The entire time he hits me over the edge, he's just...
9 damage.
It's chipping away. Burning him alive.
Yep, he's just like, I will kill your friend and then I will come for you, witch.
Witch.
Oh my god.
the same, don't you?
Enemy mages, they're all the same.
Okay. Is everyone looking okay? Everyone's looking fine.
I mean, I'm dangling
Are
off
you?
a ship, but
Oh shit, what can I do
I'm
about that?
close to-
I'm not close enough to
I'll
get
be
you.
fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I will also most likely be fine. I've got grip.
I will.
Unless he hits your face with a natural 20.
It kills you.
I've not really got
Is
anything
this entire
that's
ship
super.
like lightning charged? Like what I'm holding
Without
on to, is
losing
that
my-
also...
It doesn't
Alright,
feel like you're
alright.
not having been attacked by lightning.
He's alright. It's fine.
Oh! He's baned, right? Bear that in mind.
I will move.
But
Wait.
I forgot.
Where's my spell? Where's my spell?
Would a, what did I roll, 17?
Mm,
Would a 16 have hit you?
it would have done, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's 16.
I rolled a 1.
Where is my?
I think it was too late to retcon anyway, it was too cool.
What are you doing?
Card. I'm trying to find my freaking card.
What do you want to
My
do?
healing word.
What's the question?
I found it.
Healing word?
The range.
16.
So I move.
You can move next to Karen. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'll-
Well within 60.
yeah.
I shall the healing word
Oh my God.
Lejuto at a level 2.
Okay. So 2d4 plus wisdom. And then Reynard.
Whoa, you can do that without
Right.
touching his face?
You're dangling. To climb back up would be an athletics check.
9.
And my bronze griffin, when did I last use it? It was against the giant. But would I still be able to use it again?
It got killed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smacked
So I
up.
would know this, I imagine.
That was a
but-
while ago.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a while ago. You're talking a few hours ago.
The
Yeah,
fire
the
giant.
giant.
You know that
Giant
griffin
griffin.
is probably out of juice. It needs a long rest. Because you were magically given a long rest, but the griffin doesn't benefit from that.
Shit.
He's a fucking griffin.
I'm too far from me.
Right, I want Axel to point at him and just
Yep.
right into him.
So you're like, Axel, come to me, come to my aid.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 4. He's got Hunter's Mark on him as well.
Yep.
Please kill. Please kill. Please kill. I need 10 damage.
Yep. He's still alive.
Why is
Axel
he-
like,
But
your little knife means nothing.
I'm sort of like keep pushing it. Oh, hang on. Do I get favoured enemy on him with Axel?
Not with Axel. It's when you do damage, not when Axel does damage.
But I mean, Axel, I'm like calling it back to my hand, and he's out in front of me. It's going to push him over the edge.
I'm going to roll that you do not get it.
Okay. Now,
So if you want to climb back up, it's an athletics check.
and
For who?
but I wouldn't be
Reynard,
leaving
sorry.
his range.
It's okay.
You wouldn't be.
You can die.
But I would say you're probably going to have disadvantage on the athletics check because he's going to try and stop you.
Yeah.
So you're going to be at disadvantage to make the athletics check.
You could try.
And if I was to shoot like this,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Because you're like one-handed, like. You can try it though. I mean, you're a damn good shot. You can probably make it.
Are there any footholds or anything I could grab onto below where I am?
Ship starts curving down like this.
Okay, fair enough. So if I, yeah, I'm gonna have to reach up and try and climb with.
Oh no!
Is it that one?
That's one.
Oh my God.
You slide further down. It's still on, but you slid further down.
Am I still within? Like, if he was to swing his hammer down, would he still?
He reckons he can probably
All right,
slide.
I'm gonna have to hit him. That was my move.
Or
I
you
guess.
know that he can just summon that thunder blast again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot.
Like
Do
dangling on
this
like.
without Reynard, right?
Yeah.
Right, I will shoot. I'm gonna have to shoot him twice with disadvantage. So 27 with disadvantage.
Hits.
What? That's absurd.
It's like he's like holding on with one hand. He like puts his feet up, rests his crossbow on the arm, and is like
That's 16
Badass.
damage.
16. You say.
And then 26 with the other
Hits
disadvantage.
with the other
shot.
one.
Another 16.
Okay. So what you see, the rest of you see this like time to die, little man. And he tips and falls over, flies past Reynard.
Oh god.
Oh my
That's amazing.
It's just like he's raising this hammer, ready to summon this thunder blast, and then you just watch him fall over, bolts sticking out of his face.
Was he
You
meant
are
to do that?
unbelievable.
You are
You are
insane.
still hanging off
I'm
the
still
side.
hanging off here.
Oh my god.
Juto. No, sorry. This one little warden runs up to the dude.
I don't have a held action. Oh! Ow! Ow!
Juto.
It hurts.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, but it is a unnatural 20.
Yep, hits.
Nice.
Stunned. This guy's fucked.
This goes to
10
Long live the...
plus 1, 11.
Yep. You can see that he's bleeding from multiple wounds.
22.
You cut his head off. He's
I have a bit more.
he's got 5 HP
Can I have a
left.
bit more like?
What do you want to do to him?
I don't know.
Knock his helmet
just
off.
like it's not like a. Oh, you cut his
Goodbye,
head
little
off.
demon.
Whatever.
You watch as Juto spins her Guan down round and then does that cool Shaolin monk thing where they do the backflip spin in the air and cuts his head off.
Can it cut his head off, but you don't know it's severed until his body starts falling, and then
And then it rolls
the
over.
head
each
falls.
Yeah.
ribbon slips apart like in layers.
Yeah.
At this point, the warden collapses. It turns into just armor on the ground.
Oh, fine.
That counts.
Is that yours?
I got one.
Let's stay in initiative for now, because
this?
Reynard is dangling off the side of a cliff. I put that on there to mark the stunned.
I'm
That's
gonna.
Juto. Cam?
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah, just because Reynard is dangling about 10 feet down on this ship, like,
Can I run?
Still initiative.
Yeah,
it's
we're still in
initiative.
initiative.
Still
But I
initiative.
have.
Yeah, you can still
Oh,
move,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
So if I can move there, can I also dash?
Yeah.
Like.
You'll get to the edge, but you wouldn't be able to pull him up. But you're ready to do it.
Bonus action, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's bonus action. So Cam?
Even if I get there,
I think this is going to be the
Yeah,
same for everyone.
it's
You
going to
just
be the
need to get
same. We're going to have a running.
I'm
we're
gonna-
have
In fact, before Cam, Lady Amy, who is still there, literally gets herself up, like staggers over, and like reaches down.
Right.
She's a dragon, so she has a
She's strong.
strength of about 25. She just literally grips like the back of your collar, and then just
It's okay.
you see the arm turn draconic, like the scales, claws, and all that turn round, and then just with this, and then she collapses. She collapses, thoroughly exhausted, and just kind of like, I don't think I can really move for a bit.
Do you need any healing additionally?
What? No. What I need is you need to deal with Fellania. Like I will.
Okay.
You've dealt with the threat here. I can heal myself. It's fine.
The
Now's
upper
the
deck
time.
is clear. We can stop things coming back up to get you.
Yes, I'll be fine here.
Nice.
She says, in fact, and she'll cast a prayer on herself, which Cam recognizes as being the sanctuary prayer. It will be difficult for anyone to attack me while I'm under this blessing, so
both me and my dupe thumbs are up.
go. Good luck.
Thank you.
And then, what do you guys want to do?
So
It
looking
seems like
around,
she's
what do
forgiven
we
you.
see?
You can see this storm ring, and then you can see a very large staircase that leads down into the deck of the ship itself.
Okay.
Large enough for a large giant.
And in my void vision true sight thingy.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, but can I see any? I don't know. Can I see anything?
You
like
cannot see
other
any invisible
monsters?
creatures. You cannot see monsters. You do not see any illusions.
Can I use my perception to like hear if there's more forces or?
Sure, you can make a perception check.
I can apparently make survival checks to track my favoured enemies, which is giants.
Okay.
So
21.
I'll just do that.
21.
That's 25.
Juto, focusing on it, you don't necessarily hear it, more feel it. Below you, in the center of the ship, there is a large concentration of magic. And that's mainly because you're in void stance. You can sense this kind of power core, almost. And you
Would
get...
I think that it's the thing that's holding the ship up?
Maybe.
In
Certainly the
conjunction
thing
with
which
that.
is controlling the ship, you think. Reynard, you kind of put your hands on the ground, you listen, and what you've seen, you look at the space. There's probably enough room, but you think that the back of the ship is probably going to be living quarters, judging by the foot. You can see like vague impressions in the wood and stone and things like that. You think actually, you reckon there's a giant in the same area that Kim can sense is the central core.
Okay, and
Juto.
since I know giant, would I know this ship itself if it was constructed by giants? Or...
This is constructed by fire giants.
That's what I mean. Would I
100%.
know about the ship, or is this like a unique?
This is
never
you've
before?
nobody has ever seen anything like this before.
Right.
Can you remove all of your miniatures, please?
He's making out with his dupe.
I know
on
he
the
is.
floor.
I'm assuming
Before he goes.
Before you go, I'm assuming you're going to head down the stairs at some point.
Well,
yes.
If there's
Is
anything
it-
you want to do,
This won't damage us.
Is turn,
Okay.
is turn order, as in
yes,
who
you're out
goes
of initiative
first?
now.
Who goes first down the steps important?
Yes, it could be.
I would
You
like
go.
to relate to the group first, though,
You go
that this
first.
is that this ring is the thing that's holding the ship up, and
Yeah.
that there's a large amount of magical energy below.
We don't want it to crash
No, we
above
can't let it
Talis'Val.
crash.
That's why I say.
Okay.
Is it accelerating at the moment, or is it not accelerating? But is
Staying
it
in the same
moving?
place.
It's just hovering.
Static. Okay.
But you can see that the ring, and with your perception check and the void stance, you get the sense that the ring is actually discharging storm energy. It's firing lightning bolts down onto the ground still. And that's probably controlled by the main person who's controlling the ship.
Friends, it's simple. We kill Fellania, we steer the ship to safety. Easy.
And then plow it
Easy.
into the ground.
Yes.
Good.
Let's go.
Okay.
down below.
Okay, so
Best
can
of
you
luck,
just
Camarilla.
show? Are you moving through?
I let Reynard go first, and Alora and Juto.
I mean, This is shooting bolts into the ship.
It is charged. It's like you can see like almost like the like bolts of lightning are hitting like metal bolts and things like that in the decking. They can it's like little bits of lightning.
Oh, I see. So could we
Like a
just
Tesla
walk
machine,
along
like,
some wooden areas of the ship?
Well, there's bolts throughout the whole thing. You think that to pass underneath the ring would probably require some sort of skill of agility.
Right, well, I will just jump right through because I'm sure it's going to hit me.
Dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw. You may have advantage because you are aware of what it's doing.
Great,
So
it's a
I get
4
all
and a
of
1.
us?
Do I get advantage too?
Yes. Everyone gets advantage because you're all aware of what it's
I'm
doing.
going to cast guidance on myself.
Natural 20.
You don't take any damage, Kim. Yeah, you can cast guidance on yourself.
17.
17, you're
Natural
fine.
20.
Another one.
Oh,
For
no.
God's sake!
I think that's like, what, 8 now?
Throwing off those high roll
Is it
stats.
athletics?
No, dexterity.
Just dexterity.
Yep, dexterity.
9.
9. Cam and Reynard, you are going to
13,
take
yeah.
8 lightning damage as you're kind of zapped by this kind of like. As soon as you pass through any metal on you, just draws in the lightning, and you're like, bah! It didn't look like the other creatures were affected, by the way, like when they passed through. So,
Where metal.
what is your order for heading down these stairs? Move these over to the side.
Cam's in front of me.
Alright.
No, because.
Oh, there's another thing?
Oh.
So I guess
There's layers.
I'm sorry that it's not as exciting, so I need
It's
to.
still cool that it was
So I
underneath
believe-
the map the whole time. Do
I believe we had something like.
I want me to
this.
take these off? or-
I think I'd be side by side with Juto.
No. You leave those there.
I will be side by side with Alora.
Can I... Yeah, I want to look out for traps and stuff on the way down.
I can see them with my void stance.
Oh, can you?
It says.
Fine.
True sight allows you to detect invisible creatures and things like that. It
It
does not
says-
automatically detect traps.
You can auto-detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them.
Yeah.
Illusions, yeah.
Illusions. That's not a
like
trap.
Physical.
Well, I mean, in
trap.
that case,
Physical
could I
one.
just use find traps?
Or even like a magical glyph is not an illusion. Do you cast find traps?
Sure.
Okay. So, one of your spell slots. So, let me describe what you see. When you head down the stairs, it is winding. Yeah, it's fine. I'll check it in a minute.
It's winding.
You actually pass through several sections. You do detect some other forces, but they seem to be focused on more weapons, and they don't immediately rush to your area, and you manage to kind of avoid them. But you get the sense that there are still a few warriors left on the ship. You also suspect that there is a large barracks towards the rear of it, and a large armory. You can hear very heavy footsteps, things like potentially more fire giants and stuff like that. But with your perception check and with where you know the giants are, you manage to avoid them and instead make your way towards that central core area.
Nice.
You pass down another set of stairs, large stone stairs, easily like 20 feet tall. Like this thing is huge, this ship. It's absolutely immense. And you come to a corridor made of iron and wood that leads to a solid metal pair of steel doors. Engraved with giant runes and the broken sky symbols on this 2 pair of large doors down a corridor. When you cast find traps,
Well, could I also read the door?
the runes are just more like, just kind of like royalty, basically, or like command, stuff like that. When you cast find traps, this area before the door, you become aware that
It's a
sense
trap.
the presence of a trap. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger. So what you realize is that there is very, very fine wires crisscrossed across this hallway, physical wires that if you were to trigger them would cause the floor to open up like a hangar door and potentially drop somebody beneath the ship.
Right, okay. Well, obviously let everyone know.
Okay.
Wires?
You suspect that there is
Trapdoor.
some sort of disarm mechanism. You don't know what that is because the spell doesn't tell you how to disarm it. It just
Alora,
tells
can you
the
see any
nature.
way of...
Can I have a look and see if I see anything?
Okay, that would be,
Perception, like any disarm.
You can make a perception check. If you want to try and find a way to disarm it, that would be an investigation check, because you'd actually be like searching as opposed to just looking.
Can I see if anything's visually illusioned?
You get the sense that there is a minor enchantment on the wires. You can kind of see these very faint lines of magic, like they've made them even harder to see, like they're near invisible. 21 on investigation, you find just located around here, there is built into the wall, there is like a plaque of iron, but you get the sense that there is something about it, there's almost like faint tracing into it, And you get the sense that like this might be, if somebody were to trace the right rune, it would deactivate the corridor.
The right room.
What runes are on the door?
Yeah.
So you see on the door
Reynard
there
would
is
know,
just
wouldn't
it just
Well,
is like
Kim would know.
command
Oh, you would know.
throne.
But yeah, would Juto know with Tongue of the Sun and Moon?
So it's not, there aren't actual runes on it. It looks like a place where somebody would
Trace.
trace them, and you can see that there are like smudge marks and things like that, but they're kind of hard to see. You don't know. You know giant runes. You
Do
can
I-
probably think of them. There are tons of different words.
My
Giant.
elf peepers seek and see where it's smudged.
You can make a perception check. You would probably know that in the giant tongue, things are very one-word syllabic. It's things like control,
Yeah.
command,
That's
throne, fire, stuff like that.
Disarm.
And you said it's a
Stop.
metal.
They don't really have
Stop.
words for things like disarm. They're much more simple terms.
It's like power and stuff like that.
And
all
it is just like a
Fellania.
metal sheet.
It's like a metal black iron sheet.
What about off?
Could I?
You can try that. You can try like some sort of like, disable or something like that. Nothing seems to affect
Oh,
it.
it doesn't actually trigger anything if you get the wrong one. Well,
It
could
doesn't
I
seem
just
to.
use my flashlight and just shine it in such an angle that I can see the smudges.
Okay, what did you get on your perception?
No, 13.
13. Give me a perception check. With advantage, because you're using the light in an interesting way.
Perception.
We've run out.
Do better.
Can I use my true sight in
16.
an interesting way?
How would you like to use it in an interesting way? There's no illusion to detect, there's nothing invisible. This is just trying to read like the smudge. What'd you get?
Just 16.
16. Maybe like, you think that the first word might be an O. Maybe like the tone of the thing you think is a kind of almost like something very affirmative, something about Fellania's nature, something that she wants or something like that, and you think it might be an O.
Oh.
Power or
Wait,
like,
so it starts
yeah,
with
it
O.
starts with
You
O.
think so?
Oh my god. Is that a word?
Oh, what did she?
Could I
Oh no.
chill the panel to see if it makes...
Ooh, yeah, I'd say you could do that. Yeah.
Closed
Just-
chat as well.
So you start, close chat because they're going to give you ideas. You start freezing it, and you can begin to see that where the finger has traced it, obviously it varies the moisture and things like that, and it does freeze. And with your language, you understand that it seems to read out order.
Oh.
So can I order?
So once I'm assuming you warm it back up again, you trace order, and then you hear like a faint like.
And that's the why is it? Assume.
And then using true vision, can I look and be like, yeah, there.
Seems to be.
Friends. I don't know what I was going to say, but it felt important. And
Wonderful.
it's gone now, but rest assured, I had something important to say.
Inspiring leader plus 13.
Yeah.
We already had that, didn't we?
You can't benefit from it until you have a
I
rest.
have a
as well.
spell. Takes a minute to cast, but it's a symbol, and I put a glyph in the ground or somewhere, and it can do very powerful things. However, if whatever we're facing in the next room doesn't go on the glyph, it's going to be useless. So, do I do it? Because I don't think I'll have time if we get in there and
Can
we
you
start
place
fighting.
it on
I
something
will point
portable?
out, when you were making your way down here, you know you are not alone in the ship.
Yeah.
They might have patrolling guards,
Yeah.
you don't know.
I might
so
just
it's
glyph.
always a risk.
Well, hang on. Before you do that, could I put order back into the sheet, into the metal?
Yeah, it seems to.
Is
you
there
hear,
something
like,
on our side, though, so this side?
No.
So that it doesn't...
Seems to just be this one panel.
So if we need to make a quick escape, we can come back here, place the trap. They run into it, fall down into whatever that is down there. Probably
ground.
Talis'Val.
Yeah, you think you're at the bottom. You're at the kind
Oh,
of
so
low
we
level of the
just
ship.
redo the trap.
Yeah. Obviously, I'll turn it back off again. So we've got
Can
that.
you place the glyph on something portable?
If
Something
it's
that
glyph
could
of
be
warding, no.
Thrown.
No, it's called symbol.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a 7th level spell. Inscribe a harmful glyph on either a surface, such as a section of a floor, a wall, or a table, or within an object that can be closed to conceal the glyph, such as a book, a scroll, or a treasure chest. So I can. If you got like a book or something.
I've got the void scroll.
You would have consumed that, learning the.
I have Felix's monster manual.
Could use that.
If you choose an object, the object must remain in its place. If the object is
Ah.
It's
moved
very
more than
similar
10
to glyph
feet,
of warding.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's
the glyph
worth.
is broken.
It
So we
doesn't sound
throw
like
a book at them
Yeah.
and hope they open
What I
it.
would
I think
like
save
is
you
what are you
power.
doing? Having this discussion. Maybe been about a minute or so since you've disarmed the thing. What would you like
Check
to do?
that it's disarmed
I'm listening.
properly.
Like
I mean, you know how to arm it and disarm it. You can
Yeah.
just. I'm assuming that you're not going to walk when it's
I
armed.
think
I'm by
sneak
the-
up to the door,
yeah.
the metal door.
I'm listening to see if I can hear.
Yeah, can we hear
You
anything
hear
beyond?
humming, power hum. You hear like sounds of like muttering, but it's kind of hard to hear through this thick steel door.
Chances are Fellania's scrying on us consistently anyway, so
Give
we
me
should
that.
just...
Give me that book.
Are you going to do it?
As I walk, I'm going to plan in my head. As we walk into the room, I'm going to be casting the spell onto the glyph, and
I
then
don't believe you can walk and cast it because it has to be stationary as you're casting it.
once I've finished, all right,
Because once you finish, it has to remain in its place.
I'll take the book anyway,
Yeah.
just in case. Okay, let's go.
We should probably take a break though, first.
That's what I was going to say. So, are you going to enter the room? Because then we'll literally start the next one with you entering the room.
Probably. I
Okay.
mean,
Sure, I think that's what
Well,
we've got left.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, things are really going to
What?
get crazy.
What do you mean? We're
See you in a
not entering
minute.
the
Don't
door.
go
No, we're
anywhere.
not entering the room anymore. No, no.
The way you said that, it's like we're gonna be.
Welcome back to High Rollers. We're about to kick things off. I just asked the guys just to roll initiative for me, pre-fit everything, as we're about to kick things off. Reynard, what did you get on initiative?
I got natural 20, so 26.
26, and then Juto.
23.
23.
I'll roll again
Just
to see
for the
if
sake of you at home, Cam got 19, Ilora got 13.
Why are we
Everyone's taking
rolling
some pictures.
initiative?
Well, let me describe the scene.
Okay.
God.
You open these large steel doors and you step through into a large semicircular, half-circular room, which you think might be at the kind of the front of the prow of the ship, down at the bottom. It is covered in thick mahogany, rich stained mahogany. You can see elaborate kind of large furniture kind of nestled around. But what takes your immediate notice is several large crystalline kind of sheets kind of suspended, hovering in the air at the very edge, upon which you can see images of Talis'Val, the battle. You can even see, the battle. You see one closed up on Korak as he's desperately fighting off, and then a third screen, which shows the four of you standing
She's been
inside
watching
a
the
room.
entire time.
In the middle of the room, stood in a kind of like glowing circle, is a 17-foot tall woman with blue skin, long white hair, clad in silver and gold armor, and a long cape of sky kind of colored faded blue. And Steve, if you want to hit the map cam on, we have her there.
You can't even see us! You can't even see us!
That is Cam for comparison.
Oh my god!
Thank you very much to the High Roller fan who sent me
Thank you.
Counter Sensori to customize. So
Thank
that
you
is a
so
custom
much.
miniature.
Oh my god.
And
okay.
as you enter, the doors shut behind you and they crackle with lightning.
Oh my god.
So,
We're so dead.
this voice kind of echoes out. If I've made one mistake in everything I've done, it's underestimating the four of you.
Yeah!
And she slowly turns, and you see this beautiful woman clad in gold and silver armor.
How attractive.
Beautiful
I
woman.
mean, she is stunningly gorgeous. She is possibly one of the
No!
most attractive beings you have ever seen. You have seen Avandra, you have seen angels. She rivals an angel in beauty. And she just kind of looms over you, and you can see that her feet ever so slightly hover off the floor as she looks down. You have been a thorn in my side since I began my conquest of this world. I must admit, I am impressed that you have managed to stop my armies, but I'm afraid that this is where your little adventure ends. You will die here by my hand, as is just for a ruler to do so. And her hand begins to crackle with lightning.
Lightning,
Do you guys wish to say anything?
I mean, this has been nice. I mean, it's been a nice run for what, a year or so? It's taken you a long time to get to this point, to be honest. I mean, but you know, negotiations still on the cards. We could work this out, you and me. You're quite tall, but I've got the roguish good looks.
There is
He does
just-
not speak for us.
Oh, I'm afraid you are long, long past the point of negotiations, Mr. Buckland. And then with that, she just rises into the air. And I'll be fair and we'll just jump to initiative rather than me taking an action. Reynard, you get the sense that she is about to attack. What would you like to do?
I would like to move.
You can see that the room is almost mostly bare apart from these large crystal screens which kind of fill the top half of the room. And this room is like 30 feet tall.
They're like solid.
They're
not
like
curtains.
thick crystal, like solid,
So
like
they're
almost
like
like
the
TV
mirrors.
screens. Yeah, like
When I
mirrors, like one-way mirrors basically.
Like
but they're
when I
showing different
Saw
scenes.
her. She was in an airship, was she?
Yeah. Well, or you don't know. It didn't look like it, but these seem to be of a similar
She was on
nature.
like a recliner, reclining.
Reynard,
So I'm going to dash around the right and sort of skirt the edge of the room. I want to obviously Hunter's Mark her because duh, and I'm going to shoot her twice.
Sharpshooter.
That's a natural one, but she hasn't acted yet, so I get advantage.
sure.
Sharpshooter.
It doesn't matter. He's shrugging it off.
Why?
Why?
Total hit, please.
26?
26.
25, sorry.
25 hits.
Okay. That. And do I do thunder damage?
No. No, you don't.
13.
Where's he gone?
That's 13 damage.
13 points.
Yeah. And the
arranging
second,
camera.
what is that done?
Yep.
Okay. I'll
It just like grazes her
I will
skin.
sharpshooter this one. I get advantage, so 13, 13, 26, 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
She might not get another chance because that's your lowest roll. She's going to raise her hand, and a shield
Oh, okay.
deflects it just barely.
Just barely.
Right, okay. And that's my turn. I've moved up bonus action, dash off.
At the end of your turn, you watch as her hair, this white, beautiful hair that's flowed before, flickers with golden energy.
What?
And her hand reaches out, and she casts.
She's got like
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Why did I never think of
Natural
that?
20!
Oh, nice.
You feel her whispering in your mind like, my beautiful boy, do as I say, kill your friends, and she tries to dominate you.
Does it?
Doesn't
I mean-
take effect.
I appreciate the compliment. Oh my god, I don't like the looks that Mark is giving!
I don't.
Juto,
This.
Can we just leave?
you'll go.
Can I punch a hole in the floor?
Yeah, can we just
Well, we don't even need to punch a hole, we can't
Just-
get out.
We're trapped here.
Okay.
Only one of us leaves.
Okay.
So annoyed that failed.
Okay.
I'm so glad.
This isn't
It's
a live show, Mark. I would have just
This is
decimated Troy.
Really? That's funny. It's almost like she knows how incredibly powerful you are and that you would decimate your own party.
Hey, she said she
too powerful
underestimated
to be
me.
dominated, though.
We should have killed him, man.
Yeah,
Like,
just
we
let him
should've
fall
left
off the
him,
side.
Yeah.
She didn't work.
What would
It
you
didn't
like
work.
to do?
Kill Reed.
Please note that every turn you take making jokes just extends this battle out to
Void
next week as well.
stance. Again.
You haven't used your finisher, so yes.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you focus in.
It only lasts for a minute, and we went
Yeah.
out of initiative.
Yeah.
So I'm back in
Continue.
initiative again.
Yep.
So I would like to go into void stance.
You channel your arcane energies, yes.
This is the time to
Can I
damage.
like smash one of the screens onto her?
No, she's actually stood in front of them.
But can't I like?
You'd have
Push
to pull
it.
it towards you.
Was the
Can't I
shield
get
like a
behind it and
constant?
push it?
It's about
It's pretty big.
15 feet in the air. It's
Could
hovering
I-
15 feet in the air.
Could I like break the bottom?
You can try and jump up and try and. It's not attached to it, it's literally floating magically in the air. You could jump up and probably punch it, like if you wanted to use like your step of the wind or whatever. But it just seems to be. They're very similar to the crystal ball that you've seen Elora use.
And when I shot her, that shield, did it dissipate afterwards?
No,
Oh, it's okay.
it's still there.
She's
I believe until the end of her next turn or start of her next turn. I will check.
Okay. She didn't wince at the 13 damage.
No.
Why would she? She's a giant.
Start of her next turn. So she currently has shield.
Favorite enemy.
Favorite enemy!
I need to use everything.
I'll add your favorite enemy.
Thank you. Don't just
Kim,
give that.
what are you doing? I need an
gave
answer,
it to me
please.
like this.
Or you can delay your turn.
So seeing the shield pick up, I probably would know that I can't. Like she would be shielded from anything.
I mean, you've seen similar spells before. It's possible to beat it. It just provides her with additional protections.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna attack her, but I'm gonna go up to her. 5, 10, 15, 20.
She's got 3 levels.
I guess the base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
You don't need to. You can be next to the base.
Oh,
Like
okay.
she's so big.
20.
She's so.
Can I like go for her Achilles tendon or something?
You can try.
Yeah, just try.
Are you going to remember
I'm gonna
that?
remember it now.
I don't think you are.
27.
Hits. You don't quite strike the tendon. Vulnerable point, but you definitely still strike with a
Tendon
Guandao.
is as big as
9.
you are.
Plus 4 radiant, so 13 total.
13. The radiant, she takes half. So
How does she look?
How damaged does she look?
The scrape kind of like she moves her foot, and you can see that she's kind of staggering away. She seems unfazed at this point.
We need to throw
Staggering, though.
everything we've got.
Can I stunning strike that, please?
I assume she's got legendary resistances.
Pass.
I mean, she's the most legendary of all.
She has. Yep. I mean, the first one she would have failed just barely, but legendary resistance for this one, she passes.
Legendary resistance, she can use only a certain amount.
You don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know this.
I don't like it either.
So thanks for watching High Rollers today, and I quit.
Does it 29 hit?
29 hits. Yep, still hits.
11. Whoops. Plus 3.
Half
So 1.
Yep. So 12. Again, like this one, she's just kind of like winces and just looks down with just hatred. Absolute hatred.
Can I disengage? No.
You could
'cause
spend
I
your bonus action to disengage.
No,
Yeah?
because I went into void stance.
Yeah, you did. So you can't do anything else that turn. At the end of your turn, she looks
everyone.
down at you.
Bye. Bye.
Your little friend may have resisted my spell, but let's see how you deal with this. And in Giant, in this old tongue, a tongue that you understand, Yuto, but not even you who speaks Giant really hear, a primal sound like the creation of magic, she just says, pain. Can you make a Constitution save for me, please? Oh, no. Nope, you don't make a saving throw. You have under 100 hit points, yes?
What?
Yep.
Right, you feel, Juto, your body is racked with the most intense pain you have ever felt in your life. It is unbearable that your body is just encapsulated in, you know nothing but pain right now.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Your speed can be no higher than 10 feet.
Whoa.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws other than Constitution. If you try and cast a spell, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it fails.
Oh my god.
It's like a cadaver.
You are like shovering, like in hideous pain.
All the lights are flickering
Hit points
too.
are-
Nope, just like you
So
have
it's the
you have
sheet.
disadvantage on everything but Constitution saving throws, and your speed cannot be higher than 10 feet.
Does this seem to be
Any
some
way I
ongoing
can
spell?
dispel it?
You don't know. You right now you're just like in pain.
Can I hellish rebuke?
It's not an attack.
You haven't bled.
That was the end of her turn, but that is
bad.
Does it count as a disease or poison
Nope.
or charm or
Nope.
frighten?
Nope,
Let's continue.
doesn't count as any of those things.
As
Cam Buckland.
nothing and everything all at once.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What are you gonna get you? I'm gonna cast Protection from Energy Lightning on myself.
Okay, sure.
Sweet.
From the DOS suite, yeah?
No,
Or is this one of your
it's
spells?
my spell.
Okay, perfect. So you
Oh
can-
wait, it says Fire and Poison here. Does
Oh,
it
okay.
all of them?
No,
Just those
you
two.
choose those two. So yeah, so you cast it with your own spell. Okay, so you cast Protection from Lightning on yourself.
Bonus action, Spiritual Wop Wop.
Wop wop.
Okay.
Wait,
That's the other thing I'm going to be harsher on in the new campaign is no more of this. I cast a full spell and then I'm going to cast a bonus action spell. I'm going to stick to the full
Don't call
rules.
it bullshit right now because that's quite offensive.
No, okay.
Really triggered.
That was his turn. He spent a long time thinking about this.
Spiritual weapon. Have you cast it at just first level because you didn't say you were casting it at a high level one? You can cast it as a high level one. You just got to mark off the slot.
What happened
I will.
since we went to break?
He became Fellania.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got to be in villain mode. I've got to be
I'm
no
going to cast
mercy
it level
now.
3.
It's working.
So
I really
that's
wish I'd dominated you. I would have just been like, kill Elora.
Really?
Yeah.
21.
You two are like, you three she considers a huge threat. Sorry, 21
Was I in that?
to hit.
Thank you.
21 to hit. Fails. It doesn't. It missed. It was the same Reynard roll of 21. She's the shield spell active still.
Oh, so I guess the shield is just
It's there until the start of her next turn,
invulnerable.
which is now. So the shield goes away now.
I didn't get a turn.
You go after her.
Oh,
You go after her.
god damn it!
She looks over at Cam. You are an irritation. And she waves her hand. Can you make a intelligence saving throw, please?
Oh, that's a fail.
Guys,
Well, come
where's the
on.
moral support?
That's a natural one.
No!
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of dice.
You take
I should have.
32 psychic damage and to Cam Buckland, you are completely surrounded by what feels like a cage made of lightning bolts, and you can feel the energy and heat. You are just completely covered by it, and it like you can feel the energy. And if you get too close, it like to walk through this will be agony. Like you would be, even with the resistance, you feel that this would be in unbearable pain.
Shit.
And the rest of you just see Cam stood there, like looking around him, frozen.
Right.
Help! That is concentration, so I need to keep that one in mind. So that was her action. As her movement, she will just float 10 feet up into the air. I don't have my little raising things. Thank you, that'll do. She just floats 10 feet in the air. Juto, you may make an attack opportunity, but you have disadvantage because of your racking pain.
Done to me.
Laura's dead.
You better not be trying to look up spells in the player's handbook to figure out what I've done. I've told you what I've done.
One of them is a natural 20.
But it's disadvantage.
Just roll another one.
You're like, you're trying to reach up and hit, but you're so racked in pain.
6. What's 12 plus 6?
18.
Which is, I guess.
That would hit her because the shield spell's gone, so it does hit still.
Oh.
And she's not going to
So
use her
18,
reaction. She can't use her reaction.
Armor's not actually
It's
as
18,
big
I
as the
reckon.
fire giants.
12
12 points.
plus 1
Probably 7%
radiant damage, and that's rounded down.
So yeah.
I need more sharpshooting.
Okay, so again, like you kind of like, you just managed to hit her as she like zooms up in the end. She's just like, what an annoyance you are.
What an annoyance.
Kiss my ass.
Elora.
You're an annoyance. She's an annoyance.
I'm an
You're an
irritation.
annoyance.
Oh, you're an irritation.
I'm
dominating.
probably gonna fail, but I'm gonna try and blight her.
Okay. Constitution saving throw, yes. What's the DC?
To 18.
She's actually going to fail that. I am going to spend a legendary resistance. That is now a 27.
It's good. We
So she's
want
gonna
to
take half.
wear it down.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I know, but it never gets worn down by the time I get there. It's really.
And she will need to make a
It's actually
concentration
good
check.
that you'll last, I think.
Yeah, because then we can.
Whittle her down.
And
So
then
I'll
you
try
bring out
and do
the
spells
big
and
Six.
stuff to her.
She needs to make a concentration.
Once I
13.
know what the damage is, yes.
20. That was trash.
20, so she takes 10. And then I need to make a DC 10 concentration. Yeah, she does. So the prison is just still around you.
Trapped in the cage of emotion.
Yes, you are fully trapped, but she has used 2.
So what, are you
legendary
just trapped?
resistances.
Well,
Trapped
He's
in my
surrounded
mind.
by a prison of cage of lightning in his mind. The 3 of you see nothing. That was your action, Elora. Have you moved?
moved.
You've moved. So that's you done, right? Top of the round. Reynard.
Tippity
right,
top.
I want to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And I guess just continuously double.
Consecutive regular punches.
Yeah. No.
That's alright, Kim watched an anime.
19 plus 13, that hits. I didn't sharpshooter, I'm done.
Favorite anime.
You've got it written so big.
I'm going to
I've
remember
written
this
it
time.
Sorry,
so
what did
many
you roll to
times.
hit?
I rolled a 19 plus 13, so
Yeah, she can't shield that, so she'll
Like
be able to just
32.
go through.
Does she want to resist it?
What's that?
8 plus 6, 14.
14 points.
And the next one I sharpshooter. Plus 4.
Favorite. Did you almost forget
I almost
again?
forgot it's right here.
She actually buckled a little bit.
And then next one I
don't-
sharpshooter. That's the same again, but minus 5. So 32 minus 5, 27.
Ah!
Can't shield that.
Favorite anime.
If only she had dominated him.
Both of those were 19. I was so close to 20s. So that's 6 plus 6 plus 10. That's 22.
Do you want to just solo her?
Favorite enemy? Oh my god, do I have to do
Doghouse
this
is
every
not
shot
going
you
in.
take?
Yes, yes, you do.
That's not going in.
Holy crap!
It's
I don't
underneath where I'm rolling the dice as well.
I yelled it at you twice.
I'm gonna fucking slap you.
God.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Oh, and I'll throw axe all at him.
Okay.
Why not?
Her.
Throw everything in the mix.
Sure. Oh, that's not enough. That's 4
No, it's not going to hit. At the end of your turn, she just turns around and she's like. In fact, how many?
Mark, I hate myself. But
Yes.
protection for energy is concentration, right?
Yes, it is. Can you make a concentration? It'll be DC
Trying to win
16.
favor with the DM.
DC 15. DC
not
15.
gonna work.
Constitution saving throw.
You haven't taken any damage, have you?
No,
Yeah,
I
you did. You
failed.
took like 30 odd from the
Oh
prison.
yeah. Holy crap.
Mind prison.
I hate myself.
Do I have?
I hate you too.
So I've taken a movement, 2 shots, and a bonus action. That's like my entire turn. I guess I can't just like yell to Cam and do aid on him in some sort of form by just yelling like,
Doesn't
"It's
Fellani's-
not real!" or
For all your
something like
hits, doesn't she need to do concentration check as well?
That's true.
And
Oh,
Laura's
How much?
True.
So it was. She did Elora's.
She did mine.
So you dealt 22, and what was the other one?
that. Like a million.
I mean, to be honest, she's got such a high. She passes both of them. She's got such a high constitution. At the end of your turn, she just turns around. It's like, very well. Lightning coalesces, and then dexterity saving throw, please.
Do what now?
It's dexterity saving
The
throw.
noise Reynard
I
makes.
snapped this part off my pencil in
No.
anxiousness. This is where we're at in life now.
I can't afford more pencils. I've already broken mine.
We got glue. It's fine.
If you want to play aggressive, Mark, let's play aggressive. 27. On that
27.
save.
Okay, you pass. That's 16 points of damage.
Try harder, Mark.
That's halved already.
Don't do that!
16 points of
We
damage,
should have
halved
left
already.
him back.
Please, no.
For fuck's sake.
Juto.
Can I do anything to kind of, like...
At
think
the end
it's-
of your turn, you may make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
But right now, you are suffering with this incredible, horrid pain running through your entire body.
And your
It is
movement
agony.
speed.
To
Just
move,
like I am now. Hey!
Hey! I'm not sure if that's a good hey.
It's definitely not.
What would you like to do?
what can I do? I can just attack.
well, she's
Yeah,
currently about
disadvantage.
15 feet in the air above you.
I can jump.
Okay, are you going to jump? Make an athletics check for me, disadvantage.
She's 10 foot in the air, isn't she? Your granddad is not 10 foot long, is it?
It's quite pokey.
Pokey
Just poke her in the foot.
in the sole of the foot.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
What?
I like to limit break.
What's that?
Knights of Round.
The Void Stance one? Okay.
Because I don't have to make any checks for that.
No.
So I'm going to limit break.
Okay.
On
What do I do?
slash?
Essentially.
It's not actually called
So
limit
you
break,
need
it's
to
what
make
Kim
me
calls
a
it.
dex saving throw.
Okay.
Did you pass or did
No.
you fail?
Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to roll damage anyway because I take half.
So 1d8, 2d8, 3,
Oh, my d8.
4, 5.
How many do you need?
So, if she's going to
gonna
spend
be
more key
half.
points. Basically,
Oh, okay.
you watch as Juto in this racking pain just kind of starts summoning key energy into her fist, and it begins coalescing. It's like a magical force in
One
her
more,
hand.
please.
What do you need? D8.
And then she
Sure
basically
you can-
blasts
oh.
it. Well, she blasts it like an energy beam.
It's the ultimate crossover.
You gonna do a lot of damage? Wait, no, that doesn't work. That's a lot.
Okay,
On
so
average, yeah.
10,
22,
13,
30.
19.
Face Tom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah?
You're good at math.
30.
30.
Quick math.
So you watch as she's kind of like blasted by this. That ends Void Stance.
Oh.
And then you make a Constitution saving throw. She does kind of go like, "Ah! Ah!" and she gets hit by it. Constitution saving throw, please. You don't have disadvantage. No, it's the one thing you don't have disadvantage on. You're trying to resist the pain.
21.
That is just enough.
Oh!
So you feel the pain ebb and flow away
No
from
pain,
you.
no gain.
Thank God for Diamond Soul. Holy crap.
Did you spend it to re-roll?
No. So Diamond Soul, your Mastery of Key grants you proficiency in all
Oh, in
saving
all save, 'cause
throws.
you
So
got
I
the
have a plus
proficiency.
5.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, just
That's
look
Cam
behold
Buckland.
how all of that is just filled in.
What can I do in the state? Am I terrified or am I just encased?
You're encased. Yeah, you think if you are to move or reach through it, make an attack through it, or anything like even a ranged attack, you would injure yourself incredibly badly. Like this thing has trapped you entirely.
I'm going to firstly summon old spiritual weapon to attack her,
Okay.
like that. That's a 12 plus a 10, so 22.
22 hits.
And then D8. Oh shit. 6. 6 points. Does she want a legendary resist that?
No.
Okay.
Oh
As my action, I'm going to fall to my knees, close my eyes, and summon an intervention.
You're going to try and divine intervention. How long does that take? I think it takes quite a while.
Does
You
it?
want to try and read it in your player's handbook. Perhaps before you decide to do something,
I mean,
see how long it will take.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it.
It does take a little.
I'll do it next round.
Well, if you can.
Does
Yeah.
it take a minute to cast, or is it?
Divine favor.
No, it's divine
Intervention.
intervention. It's
Divine
called.
word.
It's actually a
divine
clerical thing.
whispers.
It's a cleric thing, it's not a spell.
Divination. It's a cleric thing. Reading is fun. Reading is fun.
Screw it, I'm just going to cast Death Ward on myself. I don't want to die!
You cast Death Ward on yourself. Okay. Yep. You cast that on yourself.
15.
Just to speed things along.
At the end of your go, she is going to. Thunderbolt Reynard.
Oh, come on.
No.
It doesn't
maybe
say
not.
anything about a time.
I did say bring it on.
I think it's an action.
Yeah,
It's
have,
just an
read
action.
it. Give it to Tyler, I think.
Thank you.
So, after Cam's go, you watch as she kind of looks around. She pulls something from her collar, drinks it. You will begin to see some of her wounds close.
I think it counts as an action.
As I let you do that as a bonus action, she's doing it as a bonus action.
Fine.
Fair.
And then she will look at Reynard. You've resisted me once. Let's see if you can do it
No,
again.
really?
Wisdom saving
Just
throw.
another nat 20, Tom. Come on!
Oh, what is it? Wisdom save?
Mhm.
Oh, I get advantage
Why? You just-
because of my armor.
What?
No,
Your
wait.
armor doesn't give you advantage on wisdom
I've
saving
got
throws.
advantage written here. Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is
Okay.
it something to do with being a tracker?
It says advantage on there, but I'm going to say I don't know why it does.
Well,
so I'm
I
gonna
don't know
ignore
why it does, no.
17.
Oh,
Why have I got advantage? Why have I got advantage? I would have saved.
If you can find that why
What
you've got
21 have
advantage.
saved?
You have to find out what that advantage is for, Tom. Makes no sense.
Is it a ranger thing, or?
I don't know.
I don't know why he has it written
Was
down.
it something like?
I don't know Ranger well enough.
Was it
think I do.
Was it Heroes Feast?
Magic clothes.
Oh, I think it was Heroes Feast.
Armor of Ashford.
It was Heroes Feast.
It's Hero's Feast.
So it's gone.
No, I don't have it. Okay.
So, you feel she just whispers into your mind. Kill Cam Buckland. I don't want him healing any of you.
Death Ward, bitch. But I come back as 1 HP, so he just...
That's what she does on her turn.
Oh no!
So that was her action, her bonus action. She will
Dispel magic.
fly back.
It's gonna have to be a high level.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
I have it.
She flies back there.
I do have it. I do have it.
Well, it's Laura's go. You
Can
watch
I
as
see
Reynard,
that?
like, you would probably, I mean, you can make an insight check, but it's going to be a pretty easy DC to see him go.
I'm gonna kill you, Cam.
However, the prison around you disappears.
It's too late.
Freedom.
Do I say? Do I?
Too late.
It's pretty late, dude.
It's a part of greater favoured enemy.
What does it say?
I have resistance against all
What
spells they
spell
have
slot?
against me.
What? What?
Again, a weapon, so this is-
That's resistance.
Additionally, you have advantage on saving throws against the spells and abilities used
So it
by
would
your
be
greater
21?
favored enemy.
It would have been
Well,
21.
I think you would have to roll it again, seeing as it's so late on.
But it was a 21.
No, that's
he did roll
also.
twice.
I could just say that he still got it, like,
No.
Yeah.
like
I mean,
he's doing it a turn later.
I'm
Yeah.
like-
sorry.
it's fair.
I did not know the greater favoured enemy had that, but it's failed.
Yeah.
I'm still under.
Oh,
You get to save
fuck.
out of it, like. You know what? You would have got advantage anyway because you are fighting her, so you would have got advantage anyway. Just
So it
wrote
would
in
have
there.
been.
Either way, it's too late.
It's too late.
He rolled twice.
Too late.
Oh.
Carry on.
It's
Ah,
I
okay.
had no idea greater
But
favoured enemy
yes,
did
I
that.
also messed it up as
You're
well.
saying he would have got advantage anyway.
Yeah.
But he did roll the second
I
time.
did roll
and got
two.
21.
He rolled
But
twice.
that it's like I can sit here and roll d20s and be like, next attack. Oh, I got a natural 20, Kim. I'm gonna use that next time I hit you. Like it's kind of a
I
bit
got
of
a
a
natural
different
40.
thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like
I agree.
he
It
just
makes
rolled.
sense.
He just rolled it with advantage.
Yeah.
It's still a failure. Like
enough.
we're gonna call it there.
Can I cast
I
Dispel
saved
Magic
and I
on him?
failed.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So to do that, that is going to be, you roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Or is it if you cast it at a higher level? Does that?
If
affect?
you don't know what spell level she's cast it at, so you just need to pick if you want to cast it as a higher level one.
Free spell plus one.
Because it has to, if you have to cast it at basically the same level or higher if you want it to just automatically succeed.
Does it help you if you do it close to their level? Does it help the
DC.
D20?
No,
Doesn't.
no. If you cast it at the same level or higher, it just automatically
Right.
cancels it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell you what, because she could have cast it with a higher level spell slot, so you just have to guess.
Okay.
I'll cast it and roll, I guess.
So you're going to cast it as a third level spell.
Fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
Okay, you cast it at 5th level. The domination effect.
Worth it. Worth it.
It is
Can't
worth
have him dead.
Oh, thank God. I will add that it was
that is your
totally my
action.
fault, that thing.
Yeah.
That was 2 level.
It was my fault as
5.
well. I forgot that the part of dominate person is that if you are fighting the creature, it has advantage on the saving throw.
really cute.
But I think that the way we did it is the first way I said roll
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, no,
you
it was
roll
totally
second
fair.
time.
It was my fault.
We all
more than
agree.
anyone.
It's fine.
we-
It's done.
Half her HP for that, though.
No.
Could we kill her?
Worth asking.
Yeah, if you want to kill her, kill her. Just do it.
No, I mean for your mistake.
Okay.
Continue.
Elora,
I'm okay.
you've moved. Reynard.
Okay, now that she has not got control of me, I will... Could I? Would it be... I guess it wouldn't be an action to see the screen that Korak is on.
You can see it right behind you, yeah.
Is it doing okay? Is he doing cool?
Yeah, they're fighting about. It looks like the reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, the elves.
It's good to know.
Yay.
Does
Right.
my sound Broken
Elephants.
Empire's turned up?
No.
Fine, I just wanted to
This is
see.
too long a
Significantly
journey.
further away
Yeah,
than
it's
the
too
elves, I'm
far.
afraid.
Yeah.
The elves also have Elora's mum who can transport via plants, so
Everyone get in the daisy.
In 6 minutes. 6 seconds even.
that's why she can send a small force ahead, basically.
Axel
Okay.
is 23,
Oh, that's my
Hits.
spiritual weapon.
which is a D6. Where is my character sheet gone? Have you got it?
I gave it back to you, weirdo.
It's here.
He's losing it. Like he's so panicked.
my
he's
God.
just
I'm losing my
it.
damn mind. That's oh, I've also got Hunter's Mark.
Favorite enemy.
So 6 plus 4 plus 4, which is 14.
14.
And then I shoot. I'm not sharp shooting that because I didn't say it.
Did you favourite enemy? Yeah.
I did that one.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did it.
Another 26 to hit.
26 hits.
D8 plus
Keep peppering away.
5, 5, 6. That's 20 damage, including favored enemy. And again, this one I'll sharpshooter. 27, 23.
Favorite enemy?
No, that's to damage.
Yeah, to damage.
She can't shield it, so it hits.
Yes.
She can only heal up to. She can only shield up
Glad
to
you got
21.
dispelled.
1 and a 6, that's 7.
Imagine
plus
this on you.
6, 13,
Look there.
23,
I'll be dead.
27 damage.
Favorite
enemy?
enemy.
Yeah, 27 damage.
Okay.
27 damage.
That's good damage.
So that shot, all of the health that she regenerated from the potion, you've just redone again. Like all the wounds that had healed, she just opened.
Good.
And you can now see that she's just like. And she begins to crackle with lightning.
In that case, I'll do my movement. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stay right in this corner over here.
Nice. Good shout.
Reynard is really doing a lot.
He's doing the thing.
The thing.
Whoa.
What was that? What
Keeps
was he
counting
doing?
squares between you guys.
Whose turn is it?
She's deciding if she wants to use which of her legendary actions she's going to use.
What is
So-
the answer?
You watch as this lightning begins to crackle, wind begins picking up around the room. Reynard, I would like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Is it a spell?
It is a magical or spell-like effect,
So I get
you would have
advantage.
advantage, yes, but it's a strength saving throw.
10.
Try and get it on the table.
Oh,
Do you wanna
wow,
roll
that's
it in the
bad.
tray?
That's really bad. I do, yeah, thank you. 17.
17. You are thrown 5, 10, 15, 20 feet this way. It's this kind of looping force of wind just kind of throws you to the side.
Uh-huh.
And you can see her beginning to channel this kind of storm energy all around her. Juto.
So did I take any damage?
No. No.
Huh.
So, okay.
So was that just like a tornado?
It's
or-
like this huge burst of wind has just thrown you more centrally into the room.
Oh no. Okay.
Juto.
Okay, can I... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... Can I sort of kip up the back so I like run up using unarmored movement so I can kind of maybe attack like her head?
I mean, you would be able to attack her. She's like 20 feet tall herself nearly. So by the time you've moved over to the wall and then up it, you're probably just still going to be striking at her torso. But you can make an attack roll against her. Like, she's flying in the air as well. Don't forget, she's like flying 20 feet. Like, she's like, basically her head is near the ceiling.
I just want to sort of Shadow the Colossus style, sort of try to start climbing up her.
Wow.
You want to try and climb on her, that's going to be an athletics check.
Isn't she shimmering with...
Yeah, she's crackling with lightning energy as well.
Yeah, I'll try it. Try anything once. Athletics.
Heroin.
9.
9.
Not even
So
once.
you run up the wall, you try and grab onto her, and then she just, with phenomenal strength, just knocks you to the ground. Just give me an acrobatics check. In fact, you've got slow fall. You won't take damage from this. I was going to like knock you to the ground and have you take damage, but she would probably knock her like here,
Attack her?
like here.
Can I still attack her?
I'd say that was one of your attacks, so you've
So
got your
extra
second attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Although this time, you're gonna need to, you can jump because she's like 15 feet up in the air. You can either spend your bonus action to do your, you get the double the jump distance and you could easily do it, or you can make an athletics check to try and jump up and.
Or could I again like?
You've used most of your movement. That's the thing. You could bonus action dash and do it for sure. Because you've kind of used your movement to run up and try and grab onto her, and then she's knocked you to the ground, and now you're like standing back up, and you can either try it again with a dash, or you can just try and jump and try and swipe at her.
I just realised these pencils are Reynard coloured.
Why do that now? I'm trying to get this combat
okay,
down.
I would like to. Do I spend a key point to dash?
You would need to, yes, because
Okay,
it's one
I
of
will
your
do an
keywords.
athletics.
Okay, athletics check.
Or would it be acrobatics?
It's athletics for jumping.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That's enough. Yeah, you kind of spring up. The Guandao just kind of cuts into her legs.
Nice.
15.
That's not enough to hit her. She just kind of like dodges out of the way, like this kind of like, you know, leg armor kind of deflecting the blow. If you want to
Can I
bonus arm, you can unarmed strike.
do something a
Bonus
little
arm.
different?
What would you like to do? You've used up most of your action, so
No, it's
think
an
of it as a
action.
consequential, like a bonus action type thing.
It's an action, so I can't do
Okay.
it. But can I, as I land back down, can I use my bonus action to patient defense?
Yep, so you go into a patient defense. Okay.
Awesome.
Do I spend a key point? Yeah, because I'm getting confused with.
Can you make, at the end of your turn, you watch as she summons another one of these gusts with a legendary action. Can you make a strength saving throw for me, please, Kim?
Me.
Yes.
Does dodge help against that?
No, not evasion, not this time. This is almost like you're just buffeted by this incredibly strong wind.
17.
17's not enough. You are pushed back for 10, 15.
Gathering people.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What's that? Is that sword?
Ken Buckland.
That's a spiritual weapon. I think.
Yeah, it's a spiritual
What is
one.
that? That blue thing.
That's Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's you.
I could have.
I'm going to...
Are you still in the cage?
No.
No.
I'll throw the spiritual weapon at her first.
Okay.
It's just a barrage of stuff flying at her.
19.
Will hit. She will not shield.
That's nice of her.
This
I want to save her reaction, so.
I'm never gonna get a
5.
spell without a
10.
action.
10 points.
Yeah.
Just does it penetrates into her stomach and just like. Ah!
Yeah. I'm going to cast protection from energy lightning on myself.
Okay.
Again.
Cast that on yourself.
Because I know what's coming.
Yeah, you do. Funnily enough, it kind of strikes true to what you think. She summons and she's just like, I am the daughter of the storm and sky. Die! and lightning bolts. 4 lightning bolts emerge from her hands. Chain lightning. Everybody make dexterity saving throws.
I have advantage.
You do.
I
Dodge.
also have
I'm going to
advantage.
use luck.
What from dodge?
I've got evasion and dodge up right
Well, the
now.
evasion is if you succeed, you take the half thing. But does dodge
Dodge
give you
says advantage on dex
dexterity?
saves.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good.
Does that mean I get 4 dice?
No, the evasion doesn't give you advantage. Evasion just means if you succeed, you take no damage.
16.
16, 9,
26.
26,
28.
28.
Whoa.
Right, you take nothing. You take half. You taking half because of resistance. You're taking the full amount.
Uh-oh.
So
Ah, fuck.
How's your health?
not too bad. I'm
Full.
rolling not great.
It's about to be 0. Oh no, I've taken a lot of damage.
You're going to take 42 points of lightning damage, 21, 21, nothing because of evasion. And you watch as this just blast of lightning echoes out. For her bonus action, she's going to suck down another potion.
Oh,
No, she don't do that.
how many has she
She
got? Has
does.
she got a limit?
Yeah, she does have a limit, yeah.
She's got like a machine gun belt of
No,
potions.
she pulls out a second one from like a little thing on a collar.
That hurt. A lot.
It's bad.
Pretty nasty. I don't know what to think anymore.
Right. Is it you next?
I don't know.
It is
It was
indeed
just
Laura. It is Laura next.
She's never going to burn
And it looks
through
like
these
she
things.
targeted Juto, and then the lightning bolts spread out from Juto,
Out from her,
and it
yeah.
looks like that's why she's kind of gathered you together.
She's in the middle
pylon.
of
A conduit.
But if it didn't hurt me, could it like stop the attack from everyone now?
Don't worry, I'm going to hurt you in a minute.
No.
She's not going to...
Out of the game.
She's not going to burn through her resistances for me to use things.
Well,
So
what would you like to do?
I'm just going to have to use them regardless, I think.
Turn into elemental and beat her up.
Elemental has a shitty addition for hitting.
Pull her down on the ground so I can stab her in the face.
Sunbeam.
You're going to cast Sunbeam?
Does that work in some?
Oh no. She's fucking resistant to radiant as
Lame.
well.
She is resistant to Radiant.
Shit!
But Sunbeam is a very powerful spell, and she is aware of it.
Oh no.
So,
Wasted.
She's taking a load of potions, but potions don't matter. She'll just go back.
Oh,
what level is Sunbeam?
Fucking 6th.
6.
1 HP.
She counterspells it. She...
Oh.
No!
That's good.
And
Okay,
counterspells.
I'm turning into an air elemental.
Okay. Do you want to get your mini out?
What damage does an air elemental do?
Bludgeoning,
It has
I think.
resistance to hers, which is
But what damage does it do? Is
bludgeoning.
It,
Bludgeoning
right,
damage.
so it's not like
It's just force.
not like
I'm
At the
gonna
end of your
move
turn-
as well, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you move. At the end of your turn, let's see, there's no more Dominate. She did that. She hasn't got the prison down.
nice, nice.
She is going to...
Help
Juto,
me, I can't open
you've been
this.
hurting her a lot. She reaches out with one hand. You have hurt her. Reynard has, but she reckons this won't affect Reynard, so she is going to grip you with a telekinetic force.
Oh.
Can you make a... When you cast a spell in that same action, you can say one creature. You affect the same target. Oh, so can you just make a strength check for me, please?
Does dodge help with that? Is
Nope.
it an attack?
Nope,
Strength check.
it's a spell.
I would like to spend a key point to reroll.
It is not a saving throw.
Oh.
It is you are making a contested strength check. It is not a saving throw.
Oh.
What did you get?
2.
2. She picks Juto up and she's going to slam you into the ground. She can move you 30 feet, so she raises you. She raises you 30 feet in the air, and she can't do it this turn. But on her next action, she looks like she can throw you around, basically.
So I got squirm.
And you are currently in midair, like.
Squirming.
Yeah, she's got slow fall. I'm sure that works.
Like you get slammed into something.
Just
She's
like
being held.
Reynard.
Okay, I'm gonna again just move out of the way of literally everybody ever.
Having seen the chain lightning, you think that that's probably a good idea.
And it's time to burn through her stuffs, so I'm gonna shoot at her with a ensnaring strike.
Okay.
I mean, is there any point? She'll just still keep shooting.
You also know that she's a giant. She's very strong.
Yeah, I mean, can I use animal friendship on her?
No. If you'd like to do something else, by all means. But
I mean,
I mean, you've seen how strong she is.
I think I'll just. There's no lightning arrow. Why did I pick that? I'm just going to shoot at her twice with sharpshooter. 19.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
It is a new round. She will shield.
Yeah. Well, that means she's shielded for the whole round.
She's shielded until the start of her next turn.
What? I mean. So nothing actually hits her?
No.
Well, she just
you
has a
have to
higher
roll
AC.
above-
Yeah,
you have
she's
to
just,
roll above it.
yeah.
So, what 21 is the lowest? Yeah, she's got a.
I think she
shield
had
up until
18
20.
before, now it's 20, right?
Yeah, but she wasn't shielded when she had 18.
That's what I mean, now she's got
She
shields.
21 is the because Reynard usually
add plus
hits above
3.
it. What?
If I use my bonus action to hide on my turn and hide in plain sight, is that a
you
thing?
can make a stealth check.
I can hide in plain sight. That's just.
Sure.
You have to make a stealth check though, so it depends on them.
No, there's no point. Stealth, 15.
15.
Yeah. If it stops her hitting me, then.
I mean, you just try and hide. You're like throwing your cloak up and smoke clouds or something. Yeah. There is not
Where
very
am
much
I?
to hide behind in this room.
And just ignore
my
it. It's
goodness.
dumb.
Okay.
I do nothing.
Juto, you are currently being suspended in the middle of the air.
Can I do something?
What would you like to do?
Can I go into water stance? Well, I'd like to check the wording on this.
Okay.
It says, if grappled, use reaction to break free.
You are not technically being grappled,
I'm being held though.
but not by a person, by an intangible force completely around you.
But doesn't being in water stance, it says I can like do stuff like.
In theory, if you were being grappled by a mundane creature, absolutely you can break free as a reaction. You are not being held by something. You are literally being like crushed by telekinetic force. There is no way
okay.
for you to go. You are currently suspended 30 feet in the air with nothing around you. You're
You
like
took
this.
my wonderful ability away to like turn into liquid and.
Even then,
Liquid.
it would still have you in its telekinetic grasp.
Look at
That's nice.
Um.
that.
You can try and make a strength check to break free.
Could I like use water whip to sort of I don't know like grapple onto her face and just
You
like
can try.
get some
Hold
kind of
on to it.
approaches?
Yeah. It probably won't break the telekinesis, but you could certainly still like attack her and stuff like that because you've got the range with it.
But then if she throws me, I'm sort of gonna bring her with me because I've got.
It doesn't last. It's not like it stays in place. It's like you whip somebody and it knocks them back with force. If you had like a rope, you could try and do that, like try and tie yourself onto her or something. But you are not. She's not holding you. She's currently got you at like 30 feet, like this, like Darth Vader style.
Can I throw darkness at her face, at her eyes?
So you conjure darkness, the 20-foot sphere of darkness around her. Okay.
And I want to throw it at, like kind of blocking her vision.
Okay. Yep. So you summon this 20-foot sphere of darkness around her. That's your action.
Yeah, and I kind of just want to hit her in the eyes.
So it's kind of like up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
It's
up
like
there.
all around there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cam Buckland.
Can't
I got other stuff.
Yep. Well, that's your
my
action. Yep.
Bonus action. I'm just wondering if would disengage from Step of the Wind help?
It's not. You're not. It disengages. You can not take an attack of opportunity by moving away from something. You got to imagine that you are being crushed by an invisible force all around you in the middle of the air. You have nothing to grip onto. You have nothing to hold onto. The best you could try and do is like try and like force like this force away from you. You could literally just try and press it away. That's about it.
Can I do that as well? And like being in, so I've just done my action of throwing darkness at her face. Can I try and do a check to
Strength check.
get out of it?
Yep. Make a strength check.
18.
22.
Oh man.
You can feel her like magical prowess just holding you in place.
Okay.
Cam Buckland.
So I rolled a 19 on a concentration check after taking the chain lightning.
Thank you.
Is that okay?
I can't remember how much you took. 20. it would be half of the damage you took, and you took
42.
20, but you took 21 because you halved it because of resistance. So yes, you do still have it, 'cause it's half of the damage you take.
Right.
So yes, you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action quaff a greater healing potion, please.
Okay. So greater is how many? I think it's 4.
4d4
So
plus 4.
12, 16.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
I didn't roll spectacularly.
6. Okay. And as my action, I'm going to. Don't know what to do. How long is she's still trapped in this telekinetic? Can I see that
See,
happening?
Johto is literally being held, yeah. But you can now see there's this big sphere of darkness, which is basically encapsulating Fellania's like head, basically.
I've kind of aimed it at her nice little head circlet.
Yeah.
You look really damaged as well. You're okay. Ish.
I look okay, but I might not be okay in a
You
minute.
look alright.
I am. I mean, how okay is this? Would you say?
I mean, yeah, he's injured.
I'm injured. I don't want to give too much away numbers-wise. Like, it seems a bit weird. Right.
Healing word on you. Level 4.
Thank you.
Don't stop it. Let it happen.
Would you like to know the full terms of darkness?
I know darkness.
I know darkness.
Yeah, she's not going to counterspell it. She's already used her counterspell anyway. Oh no, because that was on the previous turn. She could counterspell this. No, she won't know because she's worried about what Elora's going to... Oh no, Elora's in elemental form. She will counterspell it.
Ah, you
Counterspelling
should
a
have just
healing
done it.
word.
What do you mean should have just
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
not let
she's
it.
got the spell slots.
Really?
Yeah. No. You okay? Done? She will move out of the darkness.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
mean,
I've fixed it to the point.
You can't fix it.
You
it
can.
takes.
on an item.
Yeah, so I fixed it to her headpiece.
You said around her
Can
head.
be imbued in an object.
You said around her head.
It did.
I mean, she would if. Okay.
What's her movement?
Enough. She can move 50 feet.
It's 60 foot.
It's the range. Yes. The radius is 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
No. It says
20-foot radius.
it says 20 foot.
Yeah. She passes. She knows that you've affixed it to the circlet. She'll just pull it off, throw it, and then move out of the way. Basically.
that is loot.
It looks valuable. It looks valuable.
Where is it?
Just throws it to the
It's in the
ground.
middle of the darkness.
She moves over here.
So there's just a void just on
She's
the
still
floor
floating.
right now.
Yeah, she's flying. Yeah, she flies past. She slams Juto.
Thanks for that. You perfect sword.
It's alright, I got long enough for that character anyway, she's gonna die now.
So you're
That's going to be.
isn't it?
You take 15 points of damage as she slams you into the ground.
1-5.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, hey, Juto!
And then she is going to.
hi, Karen.
Stamp on me.
Man, she's used up a lot of her spell slots.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
She will
Lovely.
target Cam Buckland. No, because she knows you've got resistance. It will go after Reynard. Because she knows
I was
Reynard's a
about
big
to say, I
threat.
think everyone.
You make a dexterity saving throw.
Hellish Rebuke.
Is it a spell?
No, because it's
Technically, she's not attacking you, but I will let you do it because it is a direct action that attacks her. I mean, she makes a 17 DC, so it's going to be half damage. You need to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
What?
It's 30 points of damage. It takes 15.
Shit!
Wow.
Is this a spell?
Yes, spell. So
I
you
was
have
like,
advantage.
2 7s. I've only got 16.
Oh my god, that fumble was actually incredible. 16.
Yeah.
You are blasted by the full power of this lightning bolt.
But she got a little bit singed, right?
30. No, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah. 30. But
Did I have
I'm
a
working out
reaction?
damage right now, Kim. 40 lightning damage
Oh.
to Reynard. as this lightning bolt
How much?
just 40. She just like
He's not looking
blasts
great
him with lightning.
Should have death warded him.
And then she is going to. Can you make a strength test for me, please?
It's good thing I'm really fucking weak. 17.
I wasn't hidden, by the way.
Grips you, and this time she just throws you through the air. Can you make an acrobatics check for me, please?
Grab onto one of the screens.
To slow your fall, basically.
24.
24. You're going to take less damage from this.
Oh.
Good. That's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning as you're basically flung through the air and you slam into the side wall.
Oh my God.
This does not end here. And you can see that she's injured. You can see that she's bleeding from multiple places. Elora, she does not heal herself.
Oh, good.
I guess I'm gonna try and hit her in my little airy form.
I like how we both provided.
Maybe it's acro. Yeah.
Yeah.
If only one of us did, it would have been a gust.
She did. She.
Nope.
Hmm?
27 to hit?
27 hits.
Is that a natural 20?
No, it's a 19.
It was a 19.
What level were you casting that healing word at?
5, 7.
4. I'm going to let you roll it now, because she did technically. I didn't roll for it, I just cancelled it. So just roll the healing. 12 points.
So it's going to be half, or is it going to win?
Just roll the damage. Just roll the healing. So that's your full turn as what, air elemental, yes?
Yeah, I just want to
17.
get up all up in her grill.
At the end of your turn, she throws a thunderbolt. She kind of summons one in her hand, throws it
try
at
and
Reynard.
Ooh,
Dive in the way of it.
Dexterity saving
Did
throw.
I get that healing?
17?
Yes, you did get that healing. So add that and then make a dexterity saving throw.
Math, brain, math,
Take
brain.
100 damage.
Right, okay. Dexterity save. Oh. 26.
26. Yep, you passed this one. This one seems slightly different. It's almost like she summons it from her own power. That is awful. What an awful damage roll.
Yay.
7 points of lightning damage.
Wow, is that it?
Yep. That was a legendary
Don't say
action.
that!
Reynard, your go.
Right, I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So Axel's going to in and does a 15 hit? I'm
15
gonna
does not hit, no.
just keep dashing around the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
Pew.
just, no, I can't. I have to shoot once and reload. No, I can't shoot once. I have to reload.
Action to reload. Juto.
Favorite enemy?
Can I just have a look at her and see if there's anything on her that looks like a magical, like that's giving her?
You're not in true sight, but you can make a perception check.
Natural
Oh!
Actually,
Wow.
no. She doesn't appear to have any magical items on her.
So this is all
20.
her.
It's literally all
Just her, yeah. Seems to be her.
Power.
It's your go.
I would like to.
I guess you have to get up from prone, right? So
Yes.
Am I prone? Oh yeah.
Half,
okay.
half movement.
Half movement. Okay.
She's still got 25 feet.
Is
Yeah.
she still floating up?
She is still floating up in the air.
How high up?
About 15 feet. 10 feet.
Can I go into air stance, which allows me to fly?
Yep.
And
Well,
just-
when you step of the wind.
Actually, yeah.
You have to bonus action step of the wind. But you could bonus action step of the wind and then make 2 melee attacks.
Do you know what? No, I'm not going to. Can I try and attack her simply by?
To be honest, you could run up this wall here. You could run up and then just kick off and attack her that way.
Can I do that?
Which sounds rad.
I'd do that, please.
I do that.
Yeah, so this is just going to be my straight up attack.
kill her now.
21.
21 just hits. Well, actually, no, she doesn't have shield up
doesn't have
anymore.
a shield.
Yep, so it does hit.
7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 0, I guess, because that's
No,
1.
it still weighs 1.
Okay.
So 14. Okay. This cuts into her.
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Natural 1
I would
misses.
like to le fleurer.
Yes, because you didn't bonus action. So yeah, you can flurry of blows. 2 unarmed strikes.
McFlurry.
19 plus 10
gonna hit.
is.
Yep, hits.
Get out.
Sorry.
Just get out. Put the plant
10.
on your chair. It's better than you.
Yep.
26.
Hits.
8,
Those are
9,
good
10,
rolls.
11, 12.
GG.
Some good
With that, you watch as you slam, and her lip is bloodied as like her jaw goes to the side, like blood,
Whoa.
like a very dark bluish blood begins pouring down of her mouth, and she
giant
like
scar?
holds herself, and she just like looks at it, and you can see her eyes like just kind of go very intense as she looks at this blood.
She mad now.
That's the end of your go, pretty much, isn't it? So it goes to Cam Buckland.
I'm going to turn around, see her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to work out between us. And I'm going to cast Flame Strike.
You've been waiting for this, haven't you? Okay, what's the DC?
2 million. DC's 18.
Almost 9,000.
She hasn't used her reaction this
10-foot
time.
radius.
She's going to try and counterspell it. What level spell is it?
It's a level 5.
Did you just get a natural 20?
And he's got a 14, which means I needed a 15 to counterspell it. You watch as she summons the magic and it kind of starts dissipating, and then you just see the flash of Avandra's face, and you just kind of grin as this column of fire just... It is going to hit Juto.
That's
Or is it a
alright.
5 foot wide or is it a 10 foot?
What save is it?
It's going
What
to hit
save is
Juto.
it?
It's a
Dexterity, I believe.
Dex.
Can I make a dexterity saving throw?
You are also resistant to
You got-
fire anyway.
Yeah.
I don't get advantage on this, do I? But
No. What's your DC?
23.
She fails.
How much damage does this do?
I am going to spend her last legendary resistance. She doesn't
4d6
succeed.
fire, 4d6 radiant.
Roll it. So the radiant, can you half,
What do you need?
please?
D6.
Give me a hold of tings. These 4 will be fire.
This one's a really
Wait,
good one.
it's okay, I've got it.
Yeah, white radiant, please. So
But
half,
this one's
whatever you roll on
fiery.
that. No, just roll it as he's got it. Speed it up.
Oh!
That's being halved anyway.
That's
so
the radiant, yeah. No one cares.
Oh.
12.
12.
Looks cool,
Are
though.
you... Is that...
That's it, Marcus-san.
So, let me describe what happens. This column of fire, you watch as she tries to cancel it. She's like, no! This fire comes burning down. You take no damage. Juto leaps out of the way. It incinerates her, and you can see that this form, this giant form, is encrusted with black and scorch marks. And she like staggers for a moment. You think it ends here? Did you honestly think that I would wager this battle here on this ship? And she begins to melt into snow and ice, and her form dissolves into water.
What?
The crystal screens behind
She's
you
down
flicker,
there.
and they transform into the face of a blue-skinned, white-haired woman sat on a regal throne in an immense castle. And her expression is grim beyond anything. You've killed my simulacrum. You've defeated my army. I shouldn't have underestimated you, small folk, but you can guarantee that I will not let this stand. If I cannot have your city, no one will. And then the screens vanish. And that's where we're going to probably end things so we can read some donations.
It's not time! It is time.
20 minutes too. We need to read donations, and I feel that that's a good stopping point.
Should we kill her what?
It's a doppelganger. It's like
Simulacrum.
a represent. Yeah.
Simulacrum.
Because you
Simulacrum.
saw her
Simulacrum.
in the chair, not in this room, when she.
Yeah, but that was a very long
That
a
was
time
long
ages
time
ago.
ago. Yeah, but like, of course she wouldn't come here and attack.
So wait, what's a simulacrum?
Can we bring up the
Can I go
donations?
through the mirror? Can I go through the mirror? Can we go through the mirror? They just mirrors.
Oh my lord. Well,
I don't want to have to do it again.
Did you think it would be that easy? Did you think the final battle against Fellania would be so simple?
multi-tier boss battle. Shit.
Is she in Brasaris?
I'm not answering any questions.
Straight to donations.
Thank
Thank you.
Professor Oakley has donated. Here's to the Paying Off Fellania to Not Kill Anyone Important Fund. If anyone dies, I'll have to donate the Resurrect Character Fund. You were fine. None of you were that low, were you?
I'm at 67 of 80.
That's fine.
44 of 75.
13.
You took more damage than that, didn't you? You took like 30 at
I
the start.
Off to
He's
you had a
taking
great
healing,
rating.
yeah.
Oh, I had about 12 HP left.
Oh, yeah. And he's got the highest HP.
Yeah.
And just think if they hadn't
So-
dispelled the domination on you.
Oh
the
man.
scary
I'm guessing we don't need to remember this.
Oh no, you don't need to remember this. I do need this miniature back though.
Well,
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were still on there.
Carry on.
Ebo Faye donated. Been playing RPGs as long as I can remember and DM my first game as of yesterday. It went pretty well. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Sweet.
Frank the NPC. Hey guys, serious donation now. So when we get to the final, I can joke around more. This has been an amazing campaign, watching some amazing players and a great DM. You provided a much needed break working on my MA thesis and got me back into D&D. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Frank.
much.
Frank.
King of Rhyme donated. So happy to finally get to watch you guys live. Work's been killing me. Thank you very much. And then Ola Renve has donated with no message. Thank you very much. I'll just do this one from Nightjar with lots of hearts. Thank you very much, Nightjar. Katie, take it away.
The Nord's House has donated, saying, not able to watch live today, but I expect an epic VOD for later. Yes, it will be.
Oh my god.
Tenny has donated a small offering of gold to the dice gods. May the rolls be high and please let everyone survive the airship unscathed.
The rolls were
Please.
amazing.
Yeah.
Phoenix Effect has donated a hundo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good day, guys. I haven't been able to catch you live since your misadventures in the Underdark, and look how far you've come. Thank you all for keeping me on the edge of my seat every week and for being amazing. Thank you for being amazing. DarkVamp79 says, hi guys, it was lovely meeting you all at I-62, and my son loved meeting you as well. He had his sling on at the time. I do remember, yes. Captain Gingerkin has donated, hey guys, finally back to watching live after a ton of uni work and rehearsals. Mind blown. This series of final episodes have been amazing. Loving the DMing mark. Good luck, and hopefully nobody else is lost to the 9 hells. Hashtag Granny Trell forever.
Welp.
Varys has donated, saying, can't watch live, so please no deaths. Keep up the good work and roll high.
We're kind of close.
Pass over.
C. Boysef. C. Boysef donated. Hey guys, this is the first time I've watched an episode live. Been watching since the beginning. I love you guys. You'll spark my addiction for D&D. I'm currently playing a pre-crit roll game in the Vasselheim setting. Game is a Circle of the Shepherd Druid. Oh, good luck with that.
Very cool.
Cool location too. Isha Wood Sky Spear donated. Hey, hi rollers, glad I managed to catch you live this snowy winter, spring day. Quick question, any plans for a Q&A episode after the campaign ends?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. It
maybe,
was something Steve suggested, and I kind of agree with it. Just sat down and we can talk about some of those loose ends that we're not going to cover in the campaign, and talk about. I can reveal some stuff that, if you guys had questions about it and stuff. So
To be honest, a couple of weeks, you've got LARP, haven't you?
yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
Always
so we can do some
rotations. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely on mine. I'll do a couple more. Daft Dave 41 donated. Hey, high rollers living up to their name. Good on you. Just hope you haven't used all those nat 20s.
You guys got so many
Full
nat
boss
20s today.
I know.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This
Made up for
side
the
of the
last few
table was
weeks.
like
I got
king of
none.
the saving
I got none.
throws.
Made up for the last few weeks, man.
Yeah,
Shout
king of
out.
the saving throws over fucking
Thank you,
here.
Daft Dave. Ikin1992 donated. This is the first stream I've been able to catch live for a while, so I thought I would send in a donation as I haven't sent one in for a long time. Well, thank you. Also, thanks once more for your time at I-62, the awesome live show, and all the weekly streams. Well, thank you very much for your ongoing support.
Thank you.
Anglo V has donated a half hundo.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now that we are at the climax of the campaign, I wanted to say how much I appreciate you all and what you made here. You brought me a lot of great times with High Rollers, and by getting me into D&D so long ago. Thank you all, and good luck in the final battle.
Thank you.
Would someone like to point out the fact that this isn't the end? Like, we've still got a bit to go.
We
There's
do keep
there's
saying
a
this, but I
short
think
bit
people-
after the battles with Fellania and stuff. We're going to resolve the Brisaris, Juto, Adric, Korak. That's the very last bit. And sort of see it as like an epilogue. It's like the sort of post-credits cool kind of resolution.
Oh, you're done.
Post-credits scene.
Well, kind of like that very tail
Not a
end bit.
post-credits scene. Luckless has donated, thank you. I started watching in episode 38 on Yogs Live a year ago, and after I was introduced to D&D and made my character Luckless, a Prince High Elven Ranger.
Nice.
You lot inspired me and my character's backstory, so I'm saying thanks. Also, I wish I could write more here. ...
Oh, well, thank you
thank you
there.
very
That's
much.
more than enough, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
Silver Strings has donated. Caught the stream late, so I'm just going to watch the VOD, but I just wanted to say that you're all an inspiration and I love you all. Here's to the glorious end of a campaign and hopeful beginnings to everything that comes next.
Panko
Thank
Crom.
you.
Cool.
Tom?
Yeah, Tom.
Lion Blade 3. Well, guys, this is it. Fellania, the big bitch herself. I hope you lot don't die, but once again, I have to thank you all for inspiring me and my friends to play D&D. After blowing up my big bad, they now call themselves Collegium Buteo or Guild of Boom.
Wow.
Maybe we can blow
Very
up Fellania.
fanciful.
The Guild of Boom. I have a feeling the ship's going to drop out of the screen.
Ooh, yeah. Ozshi, or Ozshi. Hey, hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Wow, the amount of natural 20s you guys rolled this game is unbelievable. You guys really are the high rollers. I hope you guys can keep it up for the final boss. P.S. I got my high rollers notebook and it's great.
Except she wasn't the final boss.
Testimonial.
Aleph K, great session as always. Got to use
Ace
my...
of Thorns, you missed.
You missed.
Ace of Thorns. Arrgh. Visitors came at 7:10. Gotta watch the VOD now. Worst timing ever, and no spoilers? Yeah, some hope of that. If this is the last, you peeps have been the best. If not, nothing will keep me from next week.
It's not the last one.
It's not the last.
Big healing wishes to Kimpai and hugs.
Put it this way, we'll tell you when
It will be very clear when it's
We're
the
going to
last
big
one.
up the last episode.
Yeah.
And I may as well finish off this one. LFK, great session as always. Got to use my high rollers dice last night in an 8-hour Rogue Trader session.
Wow.
But alas, they failed to kill any of the players. Next time though, next time.
Got to
Platypus donated, thank you very much. Hi, love watching you guys play and I've been watching you from the start. I just wanted to donate a bit of money to show my appreciation. Also, it was great to meet you all at I-62. Only just made it at the end of the day. Platypus, thank you very much. Dabba-Dees with a $250, thank you very much. Damn, that was fantastic. I can't wait for the real, true Fellania fight. All those nat 20, bloody fantastic. Thank you very much. Zafir1, whoa, that was tense. Here's to taking down that bitch Fellania, more like Fellania, am I right? Ha-ha! Once and for all for Talis'Val.
For Talis'Val?
The Game Guy
Nice.
donated. Hi Rollers, so many great things are happening today. My brother got a job, my other brother got engaged, and I get to watch an amazing episode of High Rollers for my birthday. Mark, that simulacrum switcheroo was so epic. I love this show.
Happy birthday!
Hashtag Roll on Sunday.
Happy
birthday. Robert Durney, thanks for all the hours you put into this. This has to be my favourite series of pretty much anything ever. Keep it up, guys. Hashtag justice for Barris. Thank you very much. Elianessa has donated. This is the last one. First time watching live, thank you so much for the hours of entertainment, and a special thank you to Mr. Humes for this amazing world and story. May you forever roll well, and I wish Miss Richards a speedy recovery.
Oh, cool.
There we go. Ending just a little bit early, but I felt that was
a
a very
solid
perfect point to end on a bit of a cliffhanger. But thank you very much for watching. Yeah. What is the whole thing? What's Fellania's plan up to? Will the party be able to stop the real her? Let's find out next time. Hashtag Roll on Sunday.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you next week.